Hello guys, my name is Titu. I'm from Bangladesh. Going to talk about this NQ price action. Everyone, good morning and welcome back. If you can hear me, please confirm that on before starting this price action. Speaking about this price action, by the way. Bom dia. Giono Burno. Good morning, Audrey, Donichu. Hey brother, thanks for that penguin. Loud and clear. Thank you, Donichu, for confirming that it's loud and clear. Good GN, good night. 1313. By the way, what is the meaning of GN, brother? Red Cherry Palm, you can hear me. Thank you, brother. Good morning. Ali Al Mahmoudi, walaikum salam. GJ, good morning, brother. GN, thanks for that penguin. Good morning, Sharda Al Mahmoudi. We hear you. Thank you, brother. Donaldo, Buenos Dias. Buenos Dias. Okay, Buenos Dias. I will try to remember this as well. By the way, it's from Italy. Buenos Dias. Good morning, Gangjong. Ali, good morning, brother. Kedri, good morning. You can hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me. You have already confirmed that. We'll wait 5 more minutes. So start around 9 a.m. New York local time. But before that, 5-minute rant, okay? Just a 5-minute rant. Oh, it's in Spanish. That's cool. Okay, it's in Spanish. Buenos dias. Okay. Buenos dias. Good morning. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to do a small little rant. Okay, just 4-minute rant. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Jamie. The rant is, today I started it as a subscribe only. I will talk about the price action from 9 a.m. New York local time. Just 4-minute rants. Please stop correcting me. Please stop going against me. What do I mean by that? For example, I am bullish, you are bearish. There is nothing wrong at all. Go for yourself. I am not asking you, I'm not forcing you, I'm not telling you to go for buy with me. If you are looking for bearish bias while I am looking for bullish bias, do your own trading. You are not here to prove that you are better than me, or I'm not here to prove that I am better than you. Okay, so I hope that some of you get this I don't know, what do you think? Why you keep doing this type of things? Please stop doing that. Because while you start to going against me or whatever I'm saying, you started to talk against that. I can't focus on the price. Then I started to read the price to prove you wrong. Okay, this is my fault. I agree with that. I surrender, brother. I am going to apologize to all of you. I surrender. That is my problem. Ego problem? Yes, that is my ego problem. I'm like bad. Yeah, I'm a bad guy. But stop doing that. Because if you keep doing that, I don't focus on the price. Instead, I started to focus, how can I prove you wrong? It's my problem. I can't overcome this. So if I can't overcome this, please stop doing that, because I believe that some of you are here only to learn. I don't want to ruin their day. I don't want to provide misunderstanding or the misreading of this price action. I don't want to deliver that to any of them. So please stop doing that. You want to go buy while I'm looking for sell, go for that. Why you are trying to prove me wrong, or why you are doing all of these things? Please stop doing that. If you don't like me, leave my life. No, I don't need you. You don't need me, because you know better than me. So why you are here? You are studying these ICT concepts for 5 years. I'm studying this for 1 month. Okay, just 1 month. So you are better than me. I agree with you, brother. I keep saying that I'm not your teacher. You are not learning from me. We both are learning. We are going all together. I am also learning. You are also learning. But the thing is, we both are learning. So please, I'm not here to prove that I'm better than you, or you please don't stay here to prove that you are better than me. Because if you keep doing that, some of these people who are really interested to learn, they will miss their opportunity to learn these things and they will waste their time spending here. I'm requesting to all of you. I'm requesting, I'm asking, I'm begging you. Please stop doing that. Don't do that. If I'm wrong, I know that how I can be right. I know that if my bias is wrong, how can I should switch my bias. But while you are saying that your bias is wrong, I stopped thinking about switching my bias. Instead, I keep holding my bias just to prove you wrong. Is it wrong? Absolutely, it is wrong. This is my ego problem. I'm submitting myself. That is my problem. Please stop doing that. You don't like it, go somewhere else. Enjoy your price action with them. Share your price action with them. Do whatever you want to do, just go with them. I'm a very small guy. I'm not a well-known guy. I'm not a teacher. I am not I don't have any mentorship. I have nothing. All I have this live streaming. Just 2 hours or 2.5 hours. That's all I have. And I don't want to waste this time just to argue with you or just to trying to prove you wrong. I don't want to do that. My ego problem, I can't overcome this. So that's my problem. Please don't do that. I think that my point is clear and it's 9 a.m. New York local time. And I would love to see that nobody is going to do that again. Never ever. Please. If you do that, I'm going to request Mahdi or any other moderator over here. If you ever see someone is doing that type of shit, just block them. Just block. I don't need the subscriber. At least not those type of people who are here to make some mess, to make some, problem, to create some problem. I don't need them. So just block them. Just, time out them. I don't know what you will do. Just do that. Let's go to the price action over here. This is the calendar and today is Wednesday. Thursday, we have the CPI. So if we have CPI in Thursday, either Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, market will make the liquidity for CPI. Listen to me very carefully. That thing I did wrong yesterday in Tuesday. I forgot that because I was trying to prove you wrong. That guy, I don't remember the name. I was trying to prove him wrong. That is why I simply forgot that in CPI week, before CPI market is going to make that liquidity. I simply forgot that. Later I correct myself in my Discord, but I simply forgot that. In CPI week, most of the time CPI deliver in Tuesday, but this week CPI is going to be delivered, not Tuesday, Wednesday. This week CPI is going to deliver in Thursday. So these 3 days I'm waiting for making the liquidity for CPI. In the morning session in Wednesday, I don't have any news, same like yesterday and the day before yesterday. We don't have any news around the morning session. If there is no news, that is the lowest probable day to trade. As well as we have FOMC meeting around 2 p.m. If you have the FOMC meeting in a specific day, in that specific day, the best time to trade is 7 a.m. New York local time to 8:30 a.m. New York local time. Morning session is going to make the liquidity for FOMC most of the time. Normal FOMC day where we have the conference around 2:30, we are allowed to trade after 2:30. So no trade is valid from 8:30 a.m. New York local time to until 2:30 p.m. New York local time. In this time frame, no trade is valid in a specific day where we have the conference. But you can see there is no conference. So in this type of situation, we are not allowed to trade from 8:30 New York local time to 2 p.m. New York local time. You can trade 2:01 p.m. That should be your first pushing button if you have any chance to push the button. Otherwise, no pushing button is valid in between 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. But brother, it's so beautiful price action. Go for the trade. I'm not forcing you not to trade. I'm telling you what you should do. You don't like it, leave it. Skip it. Don't give me a shit. You are trading your life, your rules. I'm not giving you the rules. I'm telling you the rules. You will agree with me or not. It's up to you, brother. So FOMC meeting days, the best time to trade is 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. New York local time. I will go over there and I will talk about that price action as a hindsight. Before that, I would love to spend a little more time in calendar. Some of you are seeing that this market is highly volatile. This is a 1 minute candle. So in this 1 minute candle, look at this. This candle is 249 handle. You are trading this market and you are calling yourself a trader. Wake up, man. Wake up. You are not a trader. You are a gambler. Because you are trading in a market where it is 1 minute candle is 200, 300 handle, 50 handle, 60 handle. Oh man, seriously? It's not called trading. It's called gambling. Don't gamble over here. Don't stop gambling. We are not the gambler. We are the price action trader. But brother, I'm going to one micro contract, so I don't care about the volatility. No man, you have to care about that volatility because you are building some habit. Trading is not reading price action. Trading is reading your psychology. If you have a weak psychology, you will never be able to make some money from this trading. We all are here just to make money, not for doing PhD of the price action. Do you know the PhD of the price action? I don't want to do that. All I need some strategy that is good, that will keep giving me some kind of profit so that I can earn money from this trading. That's all. I don't need anything else. Nothing else. So stop doing that. Instead, focus on the or to say, I mean, the rules. How can you be disciplined? Something like that. You can do one more thing, and that is you can trade paper money or the evaluation. Because very soon, I'm going to promise you, brother, very soon this market is going to be very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. And while this market will be so beautiful, you will try to pass the eval because you don't have the funded account. You have already blown the account in this volatile market. So you will try to pass the eval and you will miss all the opportunity to earn the money. So what you can do, instead of trading a funded account, focus on eval, try to make more funded account, gather more funded account, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, make more funded account and wait for the better opportunity. But brother, I have to trade at least one trade in a week. Please go for that. Buy one micro contract or maybe two micro contract, just one time, so that your funded account is not gonna be dead. Okay, just for that. But this volatile market is not for trading funded account. It's for observing the market. You have to observe the market. You should not trade this market. I'm saying that you can take a chance to pass the eval because in my opinion, this is the best case of scenario to pass the eval. If you can pass the eval, hold your funded account until the price action is going to get normal again. Until then, hold yourself, hold your psychology. Brother, I don't care if I blow some funded account. Man, go and trade. I'm not forcing you. I'm not giving you some boundary. Just trade. I have no problem with that. What I should do, I'm doing that. I should warn you, I'm warning you. If you have any questions, just hold it until I finish. Okay, I'm going to finish very soon. So just hold your question a bit. So this calendar, already you know that President Trump, he is the craziest guy, better than Powell. I was afraid of Powell until this Trump or this crazy guy started to talk. Until then, I was afraid of Powell. But I'm now more afraid of President Trump speaks. Okay, to be honest, if some of you can ask me why this volatility is over here, man, what is happening in Palestine, what is happening in Pakistan, what is happening in this whole world? This world is not in a good situation right now. It's in the war is knocking to our door. The war, okay, biggest war is. Don't you feel that whatever is happening? Maybe you and me are good, but that doesn't mean this world is good. The world is not good. It's not coming down. It's absolutely volatile. So the market is. So until this world is not going to come down again, we have to wait. We should not risk our own money in this volatile market in the situation of this world. This is the chance for the market maker to do the manual intervention. Okay, I mean, they are doing manual manipulation. Don't be puppet, please. I think this calendar is clear to you. I don't have any news. So this morning session trading is the lowest area where you have to think that every time you will you will frame a trade that's going to be a losing trade. You have to think like that way. If you are mentally prepared for that and then you would love to trade, you are not going to get hurt because you knew that you are going to get the losing trade. When should we trade then? If you avoid the volatility, then you have to wait until 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. From 8:31 to 8:59 is the best area to trade, and after that again from 9:30 to 11:30, again from 12:50 to 3:45 is the best area to trade to make all of the profit for this week. So tomorrow is the only day we should trade our funded account if you avoid the volatility. But if you add that volatility, then of course there is no trading. If you avoid that volatility and if you just focus on the price action, according to the price action, tomorrow is the only day for this week to make some money. Inshallah, if I'm not dead, I'll come tomorrow. I will prove you that how beautiful the price action will be over there, even though it is highly volatile. I will show you how to put the stop loss, small stop loss, even if it is so much volatile. I'll show you that. No worries. This is the my live. The creator studio is going to give me the stream information in this area. I can see. I just come to see only one thing, and that is likes. That's all I'm asking from every single one of you. Push the like button. I'm not asking money. You don't need to give me the money. I'm not interested about your money. I'm interested about your activity. Here, just push the like button. 128 people are watching. I just got like some likes over here. Man, it's not fair. I only beg for like. Yeah, someone told me that I beg for likes. Yeah, I beg for likes. I'm not begging money like you guys. Like those people who are making the mentorship $1,000 for mentorship for these free things. Bullshit. Don't spend your money for the free things. Please don't do that. You are not going to learn anything from there. I am going to challenge you. You are not going to learn anything from there because whatever you are going to learn from there, it's already available in YouTube for free. For free, 100% free. Don't pay not even a single penny to any single fraud people. Don't do that. Don't buy any kind of mentorship. Nothing. If you are an ICT trader, okay. If you are a retail trader, of course, that is different matter. I mean, I am not interested to talk about the retail trader, but if you are an ICT trader, everything is free. So please don't pay money for the free things. You are not like an asshole, okay. Please, you are a very, very, very smart guy. In this type of situation or in this generation or in this time of the revelation, you should be very smart. So don't stop giving money to those scammers. All of them are a scammer because they learned this for free and now they're asking money, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. This is shit. Even ICT told that please don't pay money for the free things. So actually let me put it a bit. Just a second, okay. So here we have this weekly last fair value gap as well. I mean, here it has traded there. I told that I'm expecting this will go to the top, to the moon, okay, to the moon, here to the sky. That is my expectation. I'm not saying that that is going to happen. If it happens, I'm very happy to get that. If it doesn't happen and keep falling, I will wait until this is not broken. If this is broken, then this specific candle will be my next target. So until this candle, I will keep looking for sell. But right now, if I think that this is now going for that all-time high, it can take 6 months, it can take 1 year, but I don't want to see that this gap is going to be broken. I would love to see the bullish turn, but for that, of course, I need more confirmation from the daily chart. So far, that is my expectation until this is not broken. From the daily chart, here, this is the week. That is the week that has taken all the liquidity. All the liquidity has been taken and traded the fair value gap. So this week 50% is important to me. I have given you a screenshot while market was trading that 50%, and I told that observe that 50%. If the 50% is not broken, I'm more interested to see this market will go higher. As we have CPI tomorrow, I'm not thinking that market is going to go for this fair value by today. It is more probably will be consolidation. So it will stay below this high of previous day high, and it will stay around this area. That is my expectation so far, until market doesn't go and close below this week 50%. While I will be in lower time frame, you will understand that when I will be in lower time frame. Okay, so far from the daily chart, I'm observing that week 50% that has taken all the liquidity, very specific thing, okay, and traded a fair value gap. So if it can hold the market, then I am expecting the higher run. From the hourly chart, you can see this is the clean buy side liquidity which has been made by yesterday. It was obvious. I was struggling to make that guy wrong. That is why I forgot everything. I was just focusing on to prove him wrong. I forgot everything. What is this week? Everything I forgot. But it is obvious because market has to make the liquidity for CPI. It has to make that. So it came here and made that liquidity. Now, if some of you can say that, brother, as a hindsight, everyone can do that. Watch my every CPI week. Every CPI week where how do I explain the price action? I always keep looking for that type of liquidity. And when I have seen this type of liquidity is going to be made, I told that it is going to be kept until that CPI. Yesterday, because of that mess, I forgot about that and I started to talk about the bullshit, whatever. Because of that, I missed all of this sell. All of this sell until the sell side liquidity here. Remember that sell side liquidity? I missed everything over there. That is why I was asking, please stop doing that. Market came here. You can see around this area here. This is the lowest down close body close candle, which has traded this fair value gap. It is my perfect order block. Market has traded this order block, went higher, fill the unfilled gap here. This is that unfilled gap that has been filled. If it can make any kind of breaker block now, that is better. If it doesn't make any kind of breaker block, then I will see this candle is my breaker block. I want to see this candle will hold the market and send it higher again, at least until this last fair value gap, or maybe until this area. Right now, market is inside this. Now I'm going to remove this daily week 50% because you know that this is that candle which has been traded that daily week 50%. Okay, so if this low is broken, then I will say that the daily week 50% is broken. Until then, I is interested to look for buy only. Market is now inside the new day opening gap, new week opening gap. Until this area is not broken, I can't think about buy. Overall, I'm bullish, but not interested to see that this is going to be taken by today. I'm more interested to see market will be consolidation rest of the day. If Trump doesn't come and make some new tariff news or something like that, then I will expect this will be a consolidation for the rest of the day. Okay. From the 15-minute chart, as you can see here, from the 15-minute chart, very clean buy side liquidity. I would love to keep them for the CPI. And here, market has made this low and that low, not a clean, relatively equal lows, but still that is relatively equal lows. In the meantime, this is the lowest down close body close candle, which is the lowest candle as an order block. That was the consecutive order block, but the most sensitive one is this candle. This is the most sensitive order block. So market has traded this order block, lowest down close body close candle, where it is this propulsion block. Marked that propulsion block, extend it to your right. Market has traded this propulsion block. Can it keep going higher? For some of this area, not interested to mark anything over here because it's messy to me. So I prefer the hourly gap, hourly last gap to look for my destination or a higher run. But while market is inside this new week opening gap, you have to be very careful because it can be respected anytime from any level. So until it is not going to break this one, we will try to do something, but I'm not sure if we can frame any trade over there. But if you frame any trade, just focus on small run, like 30 handle, 40 handle run, something like that, because it is volatile. That is why I'm saying 30, 40 handle is very small. If it was not volatile, then I would say 20 to 25 handle. But here, just focus on 30 to 40 handle, something like that. If you can catch it for the first time or for the second time by trying 2 or 3 times, then of course stop trading this area or just switch your account to another account. Not in that account, don't trade that account anymore. Okay. If it keep falling, I will wait until this low is broken from 15-minute chart. Then I will start to look for sell for this sell side liquidity over here. This is that relatively equal lows. So I will start to look for this sell side liquidity if and only if market close below this low. Do all of you know what is this low? This is the daily week 50%. So if the daily week 50% is broken from 15-minute chart, I will start to look for this sell side liquidity. Of course, I'm not going to hold it, because you can see from here to here the range is 282. So of course I will try to close around 40 to 50 handle, something like that. I will try to do that if and only if market close below this area. Until market is not going to close below this area, I'm more interested to look for bull run. Over here from 15-minute chart, I'm more watching this candle, that fair value gap. Until this fair value gap is not going to be broken, I'm more interested to think about buy run. So this fair value gap is going to determine, am I bullish or am I bearish? If it closes below this fair value gap, then I will start to think that market is going to go and take that low, then this low, and then finally that low. If market doesn't close below this fair value gap from 15-minute chart, I will keep looking for the buying opportunity at least until to the top of this new week opening gap or this new day opening gap. And finally, if you remember the hourly gap, last gap, not interested to see that market is going to take that buy side liquidity by today, because I want to see it to be kept open until CPI. Of course, FOMC can take it, but I prefer that market take this liquidity by CPI. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me. I have 11 minutes left before. Sorry. Before that, I would love to talk about the 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. price action. So until 8:30 a.m., what is that 8:30? This is that 8:30. So until that area, I'm more interested to see what happened over here. So you can see just before the 7 a.m. market has fallen. Now we have an rules in how to trade this market. We have a rules. If you know that rules, it was very easy for you to understand that how to trade this market. From 6:30 to 7, in that time, if market take the buy side liquidity, I would love to look for the sell side liquidity in between 7 to 7:30. As today's FOMC, the trade is valid from 7 to 8:30. You can see just before 7, market fall and took the sell side liquidity. When I have got this fall and got that sell side liquidity has been taken, of course, I will start to look for buying opportunity. Then market has given me some bull run, but that is too messy price action. I'm not interested to take any kind of trade over here. Then market fall, all of this fall, I'll let them go. And then I got that expansion. So if you know already with me, I mean, if you are with me for so long, you already know that how to trade the 7 a.m. kill zone, which is going to depend on 6:30 to 7. Then finally, I got my expansion over here, which is a very nice expansion. I'm interested to look for buy from this fair value gap. And you can see market has been traded a lot of time. This is a very huge consolidation, and then market started to go higher. This is the buy side liquidity, which is my primarily target here. That is my primary target that market is going to take, that buy side liquidity, and then we'll see how it is going to trade the other area. Okay? So that is the 7 to 8:30 a.m. trade for FOMC day. If you are still confused, then I have no word to say, because we have already talked about that a lot of time. All you have to do is you have to wait in between 6:30 to 7 to see that which liquidity has been taken. Is that sell side liquidity taken? If the sell side liquidity is taken, you will keep looking for buying opportunity after that type of expansion candle. No expansion candle, no trade. If it is a normal day, then the trade is valid in between 7 to 7:30. If that is the FOMC day, then it is valid from 7 to 8:30. That's the simple thing. Thank you. Okay, can the news tariff of 104% on China and the response of China to impose 44% on us, can it impact the market? It is impacting already. Can it impact means it is impacting already. If a trader trades the market this volatile and make profit every day, does that means he is gambling? 100% he is gambling. I mean, you will argue with me. Just watch ICT himself. If you are an ICT trader, just watch and listen to him, what he told about that. So I'm not the only guy who is saying this. This is absolutely the gambling. You are just lucky, nothing else. So I'm just a normal guy and nobody care about me. I okay with that. You care about ICT, right? So listen what ICT has told. According to him, only paper trade is valid. Even I am saying you go for the eval, but ICT told only paper trade, no real money, just the paper trade, nothing else. Okay, thank you guys for being over here. If anyone else has any other question, let me know that. And before 9:30, make sure that you have pushed the like button and it is 100 likes. Please make it 100 likes. Please let me see the 100 likes. Good morning, Jack of all trades. Good morning, brother. Please push the like button. 164 people are watching. Push the like button. 164 people are watching. Push the like button. Push the like button. Okay, so far I have got 2 subscriber already. That's cool, man. Let's see if we can touch 10,250 likes. I mean 50 subscriber today. I need 13 more subscriber to make it 10,250 subscriber. So let's see if there is anyone who can subscribe to our channel to touch 10,250 subscriber. Hey J Marquis, like T72. Thank you, man. Good morning, Jeb. Good morning, Marquis. This is Estrella. Make it 100. Yeah, please make it 100. Archana, good morning, sister. 91. Just need 97. Just need 3 more likes. Come on, guys. Push. 1, 2. 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. Come on. Come on. Come on. 5 minutes left. 1 more likes. 1 more likes. 1 more likes. 1 more likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 100. There you go. There you go. 105 likes. Thank you, guys. I'm expecting highly volatile consolidation today because market should not take that buy side liquidity. I want to see that it will be left for CPI. And I will be bullish until market doesn't close below this low. Okay, so below the daily week 50%. I know that it is highly risky, but still I will believe the 15-minute chart because I can't wait for the daily candle close. So I will wait for the 15-minute candle close to frame some sell. I think that is not the low, or that is the low. Yeah, I think that is the low. That or that one? Which one? I don't remember. By the way, just go to your daily chart and mark that week 50%, whatever that low is. Why did you don't play calm and cool background song in stream, bro? I have already asked this a lot of time, and my friends and families told me don't do that. Creation word. Let me make a poll actually. Let's see how many people actually go with that. Background music, right? Background music music. Let's see how many people actually going to vote it over there. Everyone, please give me the vote. No, see, first 3% told no. First 14% no. Hey Gangjong, thanks for that donation, man. Thanks for that coffee appreciation, man. I appreciate it, man. Tito boys is what was? Oh, Estrella. Thank you, GG Gangjong. Market is now trading the new day opening gap. I will do a rant, okay? Before and I'm saying this, I will do a rant around 11:30, okay? So those people who are interested to learn price action, you can stay until 11:30. From 11:30 for 10 to 15 minutes, I will do a rant. Because of this market price action, I have to do that rant. So I'm asking all of you to leave my stream after 11:30 if you are not interested about that rant. But please don't complain. No. Calm and low volume music is so beautiful. Many other live traders in YouTube do that. I'm asking the viewers. So let's see. Majority of the people what they voted on. If majority of the people told that don't do that, I should not go for that because others are doing. So far I got 49, 51 votes. 79% people, 78% people are saying no. So Murad, what to say, man. I don't know. Trying to pay attention to what you say. Yeah, I know that because I can give you a reply, Murad. Other YouTuber doing this using that background music because English is their mother tongue. So whatever they're going to say, you can easily understand. The background music is not going to distract you. But as my accent is not like the American or British people, so people struggle to understand me. If I use that background music, they will be distracted. They won't get what I'm trying to explain because of my accent. And that is why it's not good for me, I guess. Okay, it's not good for me to use the background music. Hey Stux, I'm cool, man. Thanks for asking. Hey Ben, nice idea. Yeah, guys, if you think like background music, you can do that. The idea Ben Cruz has given, it's a cool idea, I guess. We don't like other live streamers, no music. Okay, thank you, sir. No music is more charming than that lighter sound. Okay, Mahdi, thank you, sir. Yangjang, I personally think you should be comfortable. What help you concentrate? Just only thing help me to concentrate is stop pinching me. If I'm bullish, if I'm wrong, I know how to change that bias, and then I will change my bias to bearish again. But if you pinch me, then I will forget everything and I will start to blow my mind. That is my ego problem. You can simply say that. That's my ego problem. And I can't overcome that. So if you keep quiet, I'm not saying this to Gangjong, of course, brother, you know that, right? I'm saying to those people who are keep doing this. Don't do this. There are a lot of other YouTubers, they're doing streams. They have like 20,000 viewers all together every day watching live. Go over there, read them. I mean, write them whatever you want to write. Just write them, but don't make mess over here. I'm not a YouTuber. Mine is really so bad. So it's 9:30. Let's see if it can make a first presented gap or not. 9:30 on. Okay, so I'm waiting for that first presented gap. I don't think so. I have to mark the regular trading hour because there is no gap. As you can see here, there is no gap. So I'm not interested to mark the regular trading hour gap. Instead, I would love to see if the first presented gap. I would love to repeat it one time. Our first presented gap has no relationship with anything else. All I care, if it is a BC, I will take the buy. If it is a CB, I will take the sell. That's all. Nothing else. If you want to take that entry, that should be your responsibility, because sometimes it doesn't work and you will start to complain, man, it's not acceptable. Stop loss has to be here. I can't do that because of 88 handle stop loss. So I'll go for 25. Simply 25. Okay, exactly 25. My target will be 25. 1:1. Just let me put it over there. That's my entry. Let's see if it can give me that 25 handle or not. That's my entry. That's my entry. That's my entry. A bit more. A bit more. A bit more. Boom. 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 Anybody has any confusion? Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. 500 handle, sorry, $500 is should be in your pocket already. Where is my boom? Man, come in, come on, man, where is my boom? $500 already is in your pocket, man. Give me my money. It's so simple. Price tab took me closed over there. My boom is in my pocket. Thank you guys. Now I am seeing the boom. Thank you Miguel. Thank you Andres. Thank you G-Man. Varagan. Guillermo Barragan. If I mispronounced your name, man, I'm extremely sorry. X-Man, thanks for that boom, man. Jeremy, boom. Mahdi, boom. Thank you. Anybody took that entry from the first presented gap? 25 handle. Clean, easy peasy, $500 in my pocket. Anybody took that entry? Okay, Jaita, boom. Thank you. Almamudi, boom. Thank you. Archana, you took it. Congratulations, sister. Jakika, boom. Thank you. Sharoda, boom. Gurmit, boom. Jakika, yes, boom. Okay, you took it, I guess. Okay, Marcus, you took it. Gurmit, you didn't. Okay, brother, it's okay. Absolutely okay. Kumar, boom. Thank you. Jay Marcus, boom. Jai Chek, boom. Mako, yes, sir, boom. Man, simply $500. Very easy peasy $500. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 day, 500, 500, 500. $1,500 in the pocket in a very easy way. Sharoda, I took it, covered the today's loss. Perfect, man. Perfect. Yes, brother. Hey, Ravi. Congratulations, brother. Erdogan, thank you for that boom, man. Jamie, boom. Gangjong, you didn't. It's okay. Absolutely okay. Boom. Let's take next trade. Let's wait, man. I'm watching this buy side liquidity actually. But I have to be very careful while market is trading the 50% of the new week opening gap. So I will wait to see the body close above this candle. I'm going to remove this thing, but you already know that my trade is done for the day. I came, make my boom, done. No trade is valid. Even it is so beautiful. Don't care about that. Let's see if it can make an order block to frame the next trade. Business is booming. Hey MP, thanks for that, man. Took it 2x time. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Just my opinion, by the way. Was too slow. I'm new. Welcome to our channel, Wolfgram. You will be very fast very soon, brother, if you keep coming, man. Instead of waiting, 7,000 price pushing up. 7,000 price pushing up. So I think you are asking about price to come here somewhere. Here somewhere. Let's see, brother. I'm more interested to see this buy side liquidity will be taken. I will start to look for sell only if the body close below this fair value gap. Then I will start to look for sell. Otherwise, I'm more interested to look for buy. If any of you are willing, waiting for selling, please go for that. Not me, MP Trader. What did you mean by not me? I think you didn't take that entry. It's okay, brother. If you didn't take it, it's okay. Absolutely okay. Clean buy side liquidity generated above first presented fair value gap. Let's see, brother. That is also the buy side liquidity. I'm more interested about that actually. If any of you are starting to look for sell, go for it. I have no problem. I'm not interested to look for sell. I'm only interested to look for buy. And I'm waiting for the order block to form, and then we'll look for next opportunity. 10,238 subscribers. Wow, man, 12 more subscribers to touch 10,250 subscribers. If the body close above this high, I would love to take a buy from this high over here around this area. I would love to take a buy over there. Stop loss should be one tick below this fair value gap. Okay, just one tick below that fair value gap. Now if it doesn't give me the entry opportunity, that is different matter, but that is my entry opportunity. I can't put my stop loss be little above. I can't do that. I can't do that. If it make a fair value gap over here around this area, then I will frame my buy from that fair value gap. Depending on my stop loss, I will put that stop loss, because according to the logic, my stop loss has to cover the order block, which I am not able to do that. So if it make a fair value gap over here, I will take the buy and I will put randomly 20 handle stop loss. If I get stopped out, the body will close above this fair value gap again until this is not taken. I will take rebuy over there until this buy side liquidity is not taken. If it is taken, this whole buy is invalid. No buy is valid anymore. So let's see if it can actually give me an entry opportunity from this gap before taking this buy side liquidity. So here that will be the entry. Okay, this buy side liquidity is taken. I'm not interested to take entry over here again, okay, because the buy side liquidity has been taken here. Look, there is no other buy side liquidity, so I should keep waiting. No more entry is valid to me. So okay. Let's see what it is going to do. Okay, 800 on Apex Eval, 300 on Take Profit Eval, 300 on funded top step 3 accounts. Okay, Miguel, I have already talked about this. I'm not going to repeat this one more time. I'm not asking you to follow this, but I'm saying you again, if you are trading your funded account, you are gambling. Don't do that. If you have an opportunity to trade in your Eval, go for it. I have no problem. But don't trade funded account. It's a request to those people who are with me for so long. But for the new people, do whatever you want to do. I have no problem. Team, boom. Thank you, man. Let's see if it can provide us any other entry opportunity or not. I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy from here around this area. I need the manipulation first. If there is no manipulation, I am not interested to chase the price. I'm watching this market over here around this area. I have nothing that is telling me to look for the buy. I have nothing over here. So I will wait for some kind of manipulation first. I am hoping that as well, Mourad, if the extreme liquidity is taken by today, I will cry. I will cry. There is more possibility market is not going to take that buy side liquidity because of the news event. Magic Titu, love you. I become a trader because of you, Titu. I remember when I watched you for the first time, I was lost my business on USA and was working as a Uber driver. Lol. Love you, Titu. I keep. Hey, Miguel, that's a big compliment, brother. That's a big compliment. But I think all credit goes to you. All credit goes to you, man. Learning with me. Yeah, I'm also learning, brother. Instead of waiting for, why you are repeating that thing, Erdogan? Why you are repeating that things, brother? First top step X platform. I wanted to your opinions. So I don't want to talk about that. If anyone else is trading top step X platform, please share your opinion. How is that? Please share your opinion. Buy side liquidity at 17,543 in 1 minute. 17,543 in 1 minute. 17,543. 17,543. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother. It's a shallow run so far. Let's see if it can fall a bit more so that I can target that shallow run. Okay. Let's wait. It just locked my funded account. Sorry, I was gambling. It was like automatic. Thanks for locking, man. I'm not saying any of you to do that, but those people are with me for so long, I'm asking them to do it. Okay. No background music. You sound better than music. Hey Sami, what did you mean by that? Please, guys, help Rezi. Sorry. Oh, Reginald. If I'm not wrong, Reginald. Please help him about top steps, please. Trust is very good. Okay, see the pro. Thank you, Stax. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, see the pro, for giving him in hindsight. Now I'm going to mark the shallow run as my liquidity over here. Okay, I'm going to mark it as my shallow run. So let's see if it can provide me any other opportunity to look for that buy side liquidity. Top stick is good but freezes at time. Okay, it's just like trading view. Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you, guys, for helping him. By the way, let's see how it is going to trade. I'm more interested to see that if this order block over here or this value gap can hold the market or not. I'm more interested to see that. Not interested to frame any sell, even though I have seen that market has been rejected from the high of this new week opening gap. Fortunately, it has closed above the new week opening gap constant crossment. So if it close above the new week constant crossment, it should come until this high one more time. Okay, so until that high, it should come back again one more time. That is the rules. So I'm more interested to frame another buying opportunity as the market has closed above the constant crossment of the new week opening gap. So let's wait for another opportunity. If any of you are willing to take sell, go for it. 10,238 subscriber, need 12 more subscriber to make it to 10,250. What are you guys? Push the like button, push the subscription button. Button. I'm more interested to look for a manipulation here. That means market will take some kind of sell side liquidity. Some kind of sell side liquidity, okay? If it happens, I'll be very confident to take frame my next buy. Let's wait. The logic is, as the market has closed here above this constant crossment, it should touch the high of this new week opening gap. At least it should touch that high. That is the logic. So I'm working with that logic. If the wick is overzealous, it can take that obvious liquidity. So even if it doesn't close above this new week opening gap high, but it will touch that new week opening gap high and take that buy side liquidity by a shallow run again. And then if it would love to fall a bit, it can fall. That is my right now, that is my intention. I already said that level 7,550. So okay, so what should I do now? You are better, man, Ninath. You are better than me, man. I agree with you. You are the best, man. It has traded this order block, okay, consecutive order block. It has been traded that. So let's see, now it can make a propulsion block here. If it can make a propulsion block, I would love to frame a buy from that propulsion block. Let's see if the candle can close above that candle or not. Until now, this is the lowest down close body close candle. So if another down close body close candle, I will switch that line from this candle to that candle. Whoever, like Nina, you are looking for sell, go for it, man. Europe apply 23B taxes on US. Wow. Buy is from this propulsion block, from here. Target is this parallel gap over here, around this area. Stop loss has to cover this propulsion block, but you can see it's 67 handle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it just here, just there, just covering that high. Just let me make it much more precise, like here. Okay, 26 handle. I can't put it little below of that 26 handle. I will take that risk. Just bit below of this parallel gap high. Target is this parallel gap. At the meantime, please make sure that if any of you took that entry, you have taken some partial. Please take some partial. Anywhere you want, take the partial. And after taking the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. Please take some partial. I am requesting to all of you, if any of you took that entry from the propulsion block, make sure that you have taken some partial. It's 78 handle run, 26 handle stop loss. Take some partial anywhere you want. Put your stop loss to the break even. If it give you the extreme target, boom. If it doesn't, no worries. You just got stopped out to the break even after taking some partial. So far it is trading 53 handle, 52 handle, 53 handle. Take some partial anywhere you want. It's my request, if any of you pushed the button from this propulsion block, take partial anywhere you want. Don't hold the trade until this area. By the way, you have already missed your opportunity to take the partial. Remember the high of this new week opening gap. Remember that high, okay? Don't forget about that. Why did you close your trade over there? Because it's 78 handle. I am taking 26 handle risk for that 78 handle. Brother, it is hindsight. No, if I get stopped out, I would wait for re-entry. I would wait for re-entry, man. I don't care about getting risk. I mean, stopped out. Boom, 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 boom. Jakika, thank you for that boom, man. Sujivan, boom. Don't you, boom. Anybody took that entry? How lag is there on YouTube? About 30 seconds or so. No, it's 5 second lag, brother. Just 5 seconds. Jan, boom. Dear money, boom. Thanks for that penguin. Look over here. Where did it came? I don't know that it will take that liquidity or not. But where did it came? This is logic. Why? This candle has closed above this week, new week opening gap 50%. So it has to come to trade that high. If it is overzealous, it can take that buy side liquidity. I'm not 100% sure. But I prefer that liquidity will be taken because it's a shallow run. Okay, as it's a shallow run, I prefer it will be taken. But look at the reaction. Look at where the market came. This is called price action reading. I'm wrong. This market is bearish. I don't care, man. It can be bearish. All I care that market is working with some logic. Brother, you took this entry as in hindsight. Really? Thank you, Erdogan. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you, Donicio. Teamed boom. Brother, whenever you get the time, please explain the trade that asked. Yeah. Thank you, Sachin. For example, I'm expecting this market is a bearish market. For example, okay, I'm expecting this is a bearish market and I'm watching this week because this week has taken all the liquidity and has traded the fair value gap. I'm giving you the example. It's not happened here, but I'm giving you the example just for the sake of this conversation, think that this week has taken all the liquidity and traded a fair value gap. So I'm expecting a bearish market now. This market is going to fall. Just for example, okay? So I would prefer that this market will never reach until this week 50%. Never ever. So whenever it will come in this week, in that week, that means it will touch that line. Whenever it will touch that line, after touching that line, from the lower time frame, if I see it has taken the liquidity and framed a sell setup, I'll go for that sell by believing that it is not going to touch that week 50%. Now maybe I got stopped out. Maybe that was my misconcept, and market doesn't want to fall before trading that week 50%. Then when it will come to this week 50%, I will prefer nobody will close above this week 50%. In the meantime, if there is a sell opportunity, I will take that sell again. Now, if my bias is wrong and that was a bullish market, then maybe I'll get stopped out. So I will take 2 losses because the market was bullish. My whole concept was wrong. That is why I got stopped out. See this fair value gap? Without trading this fair value gap, market can't take the buy side liquidity. Without trading this fair value gap, brother, this is hindsight. Go and watch my previous stream while I have told that above the honestly unfilled gap, if there is another gap, market will never, not never, 99% of the time, market won't take the buy side liquidity without trading this fair value gap. Without trading this fair value gap. It's not hindsight. So if I would love to take an entry, I would love to take the entry over here from this fair value gap. We'll cover one tick, just one tick or above that unfilled gap. We'll go for that trade until this buy side liquidity, according to the logic. If I'm overzealous, okay. But here so of course I'm not interested to take the entry because market has already traded the new week opening gap high. It has been traded, so I don't know that it will take that buy side liquidity or not. If it takes that, I'm cool with that. If it doesn't take it, I'm okay with that as well. If I, for example, it is not an entry opportunity, it's just an example. If I would love to take that entry, here will be my entry, stop loss will be here, one tick, I will cover the high of this fair value gap, and then I will target that buy side liquidity over here. Now you can see here 59%. So what I will do, I'll go like here somewhere, okay, 30 handle, just will cover the open of this, the middle order block, just cover that middle order block, and we'll try to hold that buy side liquidity. To take that buy side liquidity if it can take it. Please don't take this entry. I'm requesting every single one of you, please don't take this entry. I outlined it just for explaining the price action. It is trading the new week opening gap high now. I don't know that it will break, it will be broken or not. I prefer it will take that buy side liquidity, but I can be wrong. So I'm not asking any of you to take this entry. If there was no new week opening gap high, that was my trade. That was my trade. Now 30 handle is huge, brother. I have no other way. I can't put it over here. I just can't do that. I have to put it here. So I'm going to put it from there to there. From there to covering that open of this order block just. Shujin, do you get your answer? Reply, brother. MB Trader, boom, Jeremy, boom. By the way, anybody took that entry? Anybody took that entry? Anybody? Boom, Jerry, stocks option, boom. Thank you, ma'am. Why is there buy side liquidity? Because that is a shallow run. From 1 minute chart, you can see these two relatively equal highs over here. These two relatively equal highs has been taken by a shallow run over here, by this run. So here, that was the liquidity level. As I have seen, this is a shallow run. It's my confirmed buy side liquidity, or I called it obvious buy side liquidity. Okay. Please don't take this entry. It's my request to everyone. Please don't take this entry. Now later you will say that, brother, you framed that trade and you are asking boom for that. No, I'm asking you, please don't take this entry. Even if it works, don't take it, because market is now trading the new week opening gap high. I don't know that it will be broken or not. So until it is not broken, I should not frame any buy from the below of this new week opening gap. If you would love to take this entry, you have to take the partial to the top of this new week opening gap, and you have to put your stop loss to the break even. You can do it, then go for the trade. Otherwise, please don't take this entry. Why this market came? See this market, where did it came? Let me show you. I called it middle order block. That means if it would love to fall, it can maximum fall to the open of this candle, not one tick below that candle. I took the entry. Yes, I took. Okay, Stux, you took that entry. Okay, targeting rejection block. Okay, so you are targeting this rejection block. Brother, there is no reason to hold your trade until this rejection block. If you really would love to hold it here, hold it until this area. Not even this area, 5 handle above this area. If you hold it until this area, then you should hold it above, like somewhere here, until this area 104, right? So until this area, you should hold it until this area. If you hold it until this area, and while it will touch that area, you can trail your stop loss. Simply you can trail your stop loss. Just my opinion, I'm not saying, okay, anything. Okay, yeah, but I took short till first BC, then took long from second BC as confirmation. Wow, that's cool, man. You got both of the run. That's cool. After I was stopped anyway, but I will do that next time to do. Yeah, thank you, brother. So guys, whoever already profitable, don't trade this market anymore. If you are already profitable, don't trade this market anymore. Okay, you are done. You already got your profit. If the body can close above this candle, this is my new entry opportunity. If it can close above this candle, this is my new entry opportunity. What do you mean by that? Entry from this order block. Stop loss is one tick below this order block, just one tick, 41 handle. I can't do that. So what I will do, I'll put it over there. Just cover that fair gap top. If it give me that entry opportunity, okay. If it doesn't, and take that buy side liquidity, that means I have missed that entry opportunity. Simple. Look at this, boom. I'm just writing boom, but of course, I told you please don't take this entry. But that was the logic. And look at the precision over here. This is called the precision. That is why I told that I have to cover the open of this middle order block. There is, if it would love to fall, it can maximum fall until the open. That is most of the time it happens. So I have to cover it. Is it hindsight? Or it is just something like, oh man, you are lucky. No man, I'm not lucky. It was called the precision. And I'm trying to learn this precision from this fair value gap. That is the fair value gap that has to be traded. If it is an unfilled gap, then it has to be traded before going higher to take the liquidity. Okay, but I think I will try some evals. Brother, if you try evals, I have no problem. And this is the best area to try the evals. This is the best area, brother, in my opinion. Funded account, don't touch it. I'm saying this because you are with me for so long. I'm not saying this to new people. New people, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm saying this to only those people who are with me for so long now, because I don't want to take any kind of blame. Brother, that was a very nice price action. I miss all the profit to my funded account. No, I'm not going to. I'm not ready to take that blame. So it's up to you, brother. Donichu, you are red or in green, brother? Let me know. Jerry, boom. Who is in red and who is in profit? We have framed two trades. One first presented gap got our boom. One this propulsion block trade got our boom. This one I clearly told please don't take it because market was trading the high of this new open gap. Even if any of you took it, maybe you got your profit, but I'm not going to take the responsibility of that trade. So if you take that profit, that is your credit, not my credit. But I will take this credit. That 78 handle credit and this 25 handle credit. I will take that credit, by the way. 10,242 subscriber, 10,024 subscriber. Man, I just need 8 more subscriber to make it 10,250 subscriber. Who is here is not my subscriber yet. Please. It's your confidence that brings me back here every day, brother. Hey, Sujivan, thanks for that, man. Please don't touch your Tradify account. It's my request, brother. It's just my request. Please don't do that. Instead, buy some eval. If you can't stop yourself by trading paper money, then try to trade some eval and make more funded account. But don't touch your funded account. It's a request to you. Please. Joycey, boom. Thank you, man. No YouTuber ask like this way. The way I'm asking. I know that I am overusing my right. I should not ask like that way, but I'm not here just to give you the entertainment. I'm here to tell you what should you do. That is why I'm asking, and I'm telling this again just for those people, just those people who are with me for so long, not the new people. Okay, new people, you can do whatever you want to do, because the people are with me for so long, they will never blame me. That is why I'm asking them. Buggy, boom, thank you. 3 wins today. This is the boom day. Man, stop. Donichu, stop. 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 It's my request. Please stop. Or switch your account. Stop or switch your account. I'm done for today. I'm up 1.5%. Thank you, bro. Don't thank me. It's your credit, brother. You got your profit because of you. I'm only trading Eval. Okay. Thank you, man. I love you. Gangjong, thanks for that penguin. Give me the real penguin. Mahdi, thanks for that penguin, brother. If you can learn this, you can learn everything in this market. Look over here. I'm not interested to trade from this fair value gap. Can I do that? I didn't push my button while market has traded this order block. Could I push my button? No, I couldn't. I have to wait for this propulsion block. Now, after making this propulsion block, market went ahead, take that liquidity. What happened yesterday? Remember? It just made that order block keep going higher. Didn't give me the entry opportunity. I will miss this trade. I have no regret for that. But I will wait for this propulsion block entry. No other entry is valid. I will close my trade over here. At least I will take my partial and then I will see if it can hit the, as I told, okay? Look at this candle. It didn't close yet above this new week opening gap high. So it can simply respect that high, then can fall to retracement. It can do that. I don't need to take that risk. But the more learning point is, while the market has closed above this week 50%, new week 50%, it is going to touch that new week opening gap high. And then if it is overzealous, it can take that buy side liquidity, then it can keep falling for the deep retracement. So can I remove everything from here? If you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can just take a screenshot for your further study. Did you learn the obvious liquidity? This is called my obvious liquidity. I'm watching this gap actually. By the way, guys, as I'm watching this small screen, if you see any buy side liquidity market has made, please remind me. Like Murad, last time he mentioned that, Murad, right? If I'm not wrong, who mentioned that buy side liquidity. Thank you so much, brother, for showing me that. If you see it has made another buy side liquidity or there is any other buy side liquidity, just let me know. I would love to mark them. Made 2% on my new funded. I'm not going to appreciate that because I think Buggy, you are new here. I mean, not so long with me. So congratulations, brother. Congratulations, brother. Whoever is in profit, stop trading in that specific account. Either switch your account or stop trading. T2, do we trade at 8:30 tomorrow, brother? Yeah, after 8:30, actually 8:31. From 8:31, I will be interested to take my entry from 8:31 by putting my stop loss in a very tight situation. Dear money, thanks for the penguin. Whatever you are seeing here, I'm lucky because market is so good. I'm lucky. It's not good price action. I didn't expect that. It was a lucky day for me. Yet the price was so precise here. I didn't know that it will be that much precise here. I didn't know that. I was afraid. Is it going to work in a precise way? But while I have seen this candle appeared on the chart, I got so much confidence. Wow. Wow. This is so precise price action. The propulsion block is a game changer. Thank you, Dalichu. 8:31 game on. You know already CPIC. Yeah, Ravi, that's the fact, man. In one word, that is the fact. CPIC. CPIC. 1 minute CPIC. If you know that, you know everything. CPI. You don't need me. Inversion fair value gap and macro. I don't have the inversion fair value gap. Actually, I have the inversion fair value gap here. So if you ask me about the inversion fair value gap, then I'm more interested to take sell from here. For example, like this. Not going to take it, please don't take it. Something like that. Something like that. If you ask me about the inversion gap. And target will be this first presented gap here. I don't want to see anybody close above the constant encroachment of that inversion fair value gap. And it should not come here. Not making breaker. No, I'm not interested to make my breaker block. The reason is market has taken the buy side liquidity already, and I believe that there is no more buy side liquidity left. If there was the buy side liquidity, I would look for the breaker block, brother. As there is no buy side liquidity, I'm not interested to look for the breaker, brother. Freak. I can't find that level. What was the buy side exactly? I've already shown that, but I'm going to show you one more time. See this liquidity here? This is that relatively equal highs over there. Look over here. This is a shallow run, Manu. This is a shallow run. If I see this shallow run, it is called my obvious liquidity. So I would love to mark the high of this shallow run as my buy side liquidity. Okay. So this is called obvious liquidity. And then market has taken that obvious liquidity. It should keep falling. If you ask me about the inversion gap, I'm not talking about the inverse gap. This should work as an inverse gap, and the 50% of this week should hold the market. Nobody should close above the 50% of that week. I can simply put my stop loss one tick above this week 50%, but sometimes week did the damage. That is why I can't do that. I have to cover that candle. See this candle that has actually made the gap around this area. So this area I have to cover that on. I keep saying that please don't take this entry because I'm not interested to take the sell yet. I will wait for the perfect case of scenario to take my sell after it happened. For example, I took that entry, okay, and I got stopped out. What I will do, it will close below this inverse gap again. I will take the re-entry over here and put it over there. Please don't take this sell because I am bullish. My bias is bullish. I'm expecting just the reaction from the high of this new week opening gap. I don't know how far it will fall. I'm expecting it will fall until this first presented gap, and I will wait for better case of scenario to take my sell, not from here. No sell is valid from there. I will remove this one. I will wait for the better case of scenario first to take my sell. If it happened, then I'll go for that. If it doesn't happen, I'll not go for that. I'm more interested to think this is a bullish market until that last parallel gap you have remembered from the hourly chart. Early before, are you going to be active tomorrow for 8:30? I will be active. I don't know exactly 8:31 or not, but around 8:30, okay, because I have to pray actually. So I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be online around 8:30 or not, but maybe like 8:34 or 34 or 35 I'll be there. Hey gang, look over here. Market has taken the liquidity, right? Market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap. Here is that fair value gap. Market has traded this fair value gap, went higher, closed over there. This two consecutive candle is my order block. This two consecutive candle is my order block. The last one is the lowest or highest probable order block, the most sensitive order block. It tapped to this order block until market doesn't close below the 50% of the order block. The lowest down close body close candle, I'm going to mark it as my propulsion block. While this candle has closed above this candle, it is valid as my propulsion block. So it tapped to this propulsion block, should keep going higher. If it is overzealous, it can reach until the open of the order block one more time. Until the open of the order block one more time. if it is overzealous. But you know that I can't put my stop loss over here because of the huge stop loss. So I will take my risk by using that sorry, what was that, by using maybe my stop loss, whatever stop loss is, whatever is it, I will use that stop loss like 30, 26 handle. I don't know how much it is, but I will do that. But according to the logic, I have to cover the order block open because it can retest this order block before going higher. As you can see here, it went higher, then fall again, it closed there. I would wait for this inverse gap to tap one more time. If I were trading over here, I would go for the sell. I'm not saying that I would love to go for the sell. For example, I took the sell from this inverse gap. I got stopped out over here because I can't put my stop loss above the last fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. I can't put my stop loss. I mean, this fair value gap is not important. So let me mark the real fair value gap here. At least that candle has made that last fair value gap above that one. One tick above that one. Just here. That should be my stop loss. Now I can't do that. So what I will do? I will cover that last fair value gap by believing that this market is not coming to this last fair value gap, because it should work with the discount fair value gap. It should not come to the premium fair value gap. What do you mean by that? High to low. This is the premium. This is the discount. Okay. Now this area, this fair value gap is around the equilibrium, around this equilibrium. So to be honest, I don't know how to say this gap. It can be discount gap. It can be premium gap, whatever you say. But I thought this is the premium gap. By the way, that's my mistake. I would love to put my stop loss one tick above that gap low, believing that this is not going to trade this one. So if I get stopped out here, closed this market, will wait to retest this fair value one more time, and this time market will never go one tick above this constant encroachment of this inverse gap, not even one tick above that inverse gap. If it was a normal price action, for example, this is a normal price action, it's not highly volatile, I would take my sell from there, from this inverse gap, would put my stop loss over here. Maybe it could be 26, 25 handle. It is normally it is 25 to 26 handle. If I'm not agreed with that, then I would just cover that last fair value gap only, just the last fair value gap, and would love to hold my trade until this area. Now, as the volatility is huge, I will take that risk to get stopped out here, and then would love to take re-entry. Let me show you this. Please don't take this entry. I'm not interested to trade here because I'm not bearish. My bias is not bearish. So I would love to take re-entry over here if it can tap to this inverse gap one more time. If it doesn't tap it and come to this first presented gap, I'll miss this trade. Then I will be happy with one loss over there. Simple. Something like that. I'm not framing any sell around this area because I am more interested to see if this market can keep going higher. This is just the reaction so far from the new week opening gap high. I would love to see if it can keep going higher. So that is why I'm not more interested to take the sell. It could be the best if it can do some kind of manipulation first and then if it go higher. So far it has done the manipulation. I need some specific logical level, which is my first presented gap. So if it can reach until this gap, that could be the best. But if I took that entry, I would take one more risk over here for the sell from this first inverse gap. So I will take entry over there again, and would love to believe that market not even going to close above this line, but also it is not going to go above one tick above that line. So let me show you this. See this line of this inverse gap, it is not going one tick above that gap as well. So not even closing, but also going above that line if I'm thinking that bearish run. Now it can be a bearish market, it can come until this first presented gap. Okay, it can happen, but I'm just not interested to take the sell. If any of you would love to take the sell, it should be your risk. I'm not interested to take the sell. I just told you the logic. If this is a bearish market, it should not even go one tick above the constant encroachment of that inverse gap. Okay, not body close, just it can't go above that area. Why did you put a stop loss over them? Sometimes I'm wrong, so weak, just go. Sometimes I don't want to take that risk. That is why I put my stop loss over there. I think it's clear. Okay, Manu. 10,242 subscriber. I just need 8 more subscriber to make it 10,250. Is there anyone who is not my subscriber? Is there anyone who is not my subscriber? Subscribe to our channel, brother. Subscribe to our channel. 34 handle. 26 handle risk. It has already provided you 34 handle over here. 41 handle. 42 handle. 42 handle. For 26 handle. How many handles do you need for being profitable? Ask yourself. I'm observing this candle actually to see if it can hold the market and send it higher. I know that I can't take the buy because market didn't close out this new opening gap high, but I will keep reading the buying opportunity if it can provide me any. I mean, it has so far traded that that down close body close candle, which is a order block in a way of order block that has traded this parabolic gap. See this parabolic gap? It has traded this parabolic gap, which is the last parabolic gap in that specific leg over here. See this candle? It has traded this order block. This candle has traded this parabolic gap. So if it can go higher by breaking this high, what you are saying actually, are you bearish or are you bullish? I am bullish, brother, but I can't take the buy. Then why you are framing the sell? I'm just explaining the inversion parabolic gap, how we should use the inverse parabolic gap if I am bearish. If I am bearish, how I should use that inverse gap. This is how I should use that inverse gap. That market is not going over there. I'm not bearish. I'm only bullish. Okay. So those people who are thinking that why he's framing the sell, I'm not framing the sell. I'm just showing you the logic. This is how I should use the inverse gap, by believing that it's not doing that things, that specific things, or I mean that type of things, like closing above this high or constant, not like that of things. I'm not bearish. If this is keep falling, while it will come to this first presented gap, I will go for buy again. But right now I'm observing this candle. Now let me actually remove all of these things. Okay, they don't have any value because I'm bullish. I can't take the buy. Why? Market is below the new week opening gap high. That is the only reason I can't take the buy. Here market has traded this parallel gap. So this is my new manipulation leg. That leg has taken all of this sell side liquidity, failed to take the extreme low. This low is the extreme low. So this low failed to take that low. It is a bullish signature. The lowest down close body close candle is my order block. Now if there was no new week opening gap high, for example, there is no new week opening gap high, or maybe there is new week opening gap high, as my bias is bullish, I would love to take the buy over here while this candle has closed and tap to this gap, order block. I would love to take the buy here. Stop loss has to be below that candle, which is my valid order block. But as you can see, it's 61 handle. I have to cover the 50% of that candle, just the 50% of this candle, to cover the mean threshold of that area. And I have to take the partial to the new week opening gap high. So the new week opening gap high is around 482.75, 482.75, something here. Okay, that is the new week opening gap high. So I have to take the partial over there. By taking my entry here, I have to take the partial over there. As it is just below the new week opening gap high, I can't take the buy. I will just wait for body close above this new week opening gap high, then I will go for the buy. If the market close below this parallel gap, I will start to look for sell. Let me mark the order block mean threshold. And the guy who asked me about the propulsion block, I am going to give you the example of the propulsion block now. You will see the propulsion block example here. Okay, so this is the mean threshold of that order block. Okay, here I have to cover that mean threshold of that order block here, where the body came to the mean threshold. See this down close body close candle? This is my propulsion block. If this candle close above this candle, then this two candle is my valid propulsion block. If this candle close just above this candle, then this is my propulsion block. So depending on the candle close, I'm going to mark my propulsion block. Wherever the candle is going to close, I'm going to cover my propulsion block. There, that has to be the partial, because this is the new week opening gap high. You have to believe that you are not going to get stopped out over there. You have to believe that, because you are bullish. I am bullish. I'm not saying any of you to take the entry because it is just below that new week opening gap high. If you would love to take that entry, you have to take the partial over there, or you have to close your trade. Now this candle has closed above this candle. See this candle? This candle is my consecutive propulsion block. See, this candle is my consecutive propulsion block. What do you mean by consecutive propulsion block? How can I trade over there? If you would love to take the entry, you have to take the entry. Forget about the new week opening gap high. There is no new week opening gap high. Just forget about that. You have to take your buy from this propulsion block. You have to cover just the opening of this order block. See this order block open? You have to cover it. Now as you can see, it's 88 handle. So what you want to do, if you would love to take the trade over there, I would love to mark the most sensitive propulsion block here. This is the most sensitive propulsion block. But whatever I'm saying, just saying it depending on there is no new week opening gap. I'm not going to mark this consecutive propulsion block because I can't cover my stop loss covering that new order block open. So I will mark this one as my propulsion block, and I will try to frame my entry from this propulsion block by putting my stop loss by covering the order block open. I'm going to put it randomly, but you will put it like one tick. You will cover the open of this order block, and then wherever is your buy side liquidity, you will just put it over there. For example, I'm just going to put it to the rejection block, something like this. I will try to take my entry from this propulsion block. But brother, there is a fair value gap. Do you want to take that entry from this area? No, I'm not interested to take my entry from this fair value gap. But you talked about this fair value gap. While you don't get your entry from the order block, you talked about this fair value gap. No, I don't talk about this fair value gap while I'm framing my entry from the propulsion block. I talked about this fair value gap while I am trying to frame my entry from the order block. So don't get confused. If I'm trying to frame and trade from the order block, but suddenly I saw that there is a fair value gap, I don't wait to take my entry from the order block anymore. I try to take my entry from the fair value gap. But if it is about the propulsion block, I'm not interested to take my entry from the fair value gap. I'm more interested to take my entry to come to this propulsion block. It will come here, I will take the entry. If it doesn't come, I'm not going to take that entry. Now, for example, you took this entry. It has to be the partial. This has to be the partial. If you don't take the partial over here, you are gambling. Why? This is the new week opening gap high. This market can 1,000 times trade this line and then can reverse. Trade this line, then can reverse. Trade this line, then can reverse. You have to take the partial over there. If you don't take the partial over here, you are gambling. As you can see, it's 64 handle. What you should do, 33 handle, for example, you're risking 33 handle. So you have to take the partial around 33 handle. Where is 33 handle? Like here, around there. You have to take the partial over there, at least 1:1. And then you can trade, put your stop loss to the break even, or you can hold your, trail your stop loss a bit higher, or you can keep putting your stop loss over here depending on your partial. If you take majority of your contract size off over there, then you can simply put your stop loss over there. For example, you took 5 contract entry and you closed 3 contract over there. You have left 2 contract. Then you can put your stop loss over there, because even if you get stopped out, you will get some profit. If you don't do that, you are gambling. So all of these things are logical. If you would love to work with the logic, you will never be a loser. You will always be a profitable trader. Trust me. What if I got stopped out here? All of these things I'm saying here by depending or saying that there is no new week opening gap high. Okay, remember that there is no new week opening gap high. If there is new week opening gap high, I'm not interested to frame any trade. If you'd love to take the risk, make sure that you are taking this risk by 2 micro contract or maybe 1 micro contract, something like that. There's something like that. If you'd love to take that risk. If you get stopped out over here, for example, you got stopped out over here, what you are going to do? I would love to wait for body close above this propulsion block one more time before taking this low. It will close above there. I'll take re-entry over there by putting my stop loss exactly over there, because I know the wick did the damage. Just wick did the damage. So it will close 1 tick above this area. I'll take re-entry over here. But why did you put your stop loss over here? Because I can't put it below the order block. I can't do that. So I have to take the risk and I have to put it 1 tick, just 1 tick below the open of this order block. Sometimes wick did the damage, sometimes, and I'm okay with that. It will close up this propulsion block. I'll take re-entry over there. I'll take the re-entry over there. Do you guys got it, right? Chris, stop doing that. If you ever do that, brother, I'm going to block you. I'm so sorry to say that. I'm so sorry to say that. I don't give a fuck over here. I know that I'm not going to get my stop. I will never get a stop out. Go and fuck your other place. Please go over there. Who are going to show you 100 handle stop loss to take 50 handle profit. Please go and watch over there. I am saying everything where should my stop loss should be. I'm saying that clearly. Every single time I'll frame my trade, I'll get my profit. 100% sure I'm. Out of 10 trade, I'll get 8 winning trade. If I put the way people keep putting the stop loss. Please stop doing that. I'm so sorry to say like this way. But stop. Just blow my mind. Please don't do that. You guys just come at the middle of the stream and you start to say shit. Please don't do that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give any. I have no way. I have no need to give you any reply or any of you. I'm not asking your money. I'm not getting anything from you. I'm doing all of these things for free. If you don't like, just go and fuck. Do whatever you want to do in other place, but not here. Yesterday, I have already blown my mind one time. I don't want to do that again here. Please stop doing that. I'm here just to explain the price action. If you want to learn it. Otherwise, just go and fuck other place. Every single trade will be a profitable trade. Every single trade I have framed will be a profitable trade. Every single one. Do you think that this entry over here, which I am going to take here to this propulsion block, it has already provided me 37 handle. I will take one contract entry and I will close it 25 handle. Every single time I will go for 20 handle, 20 handle, 20 handle, 20 handle. How many times I'll get that? Every single time I'll go for just 20 handle. My stop loss will be in a logical level, man. Please don't come here to say all of this bullshit. I am just fed up with this. Man, please. I'm sorry guys, but please stop doing that. I'm explaining everything why you are not interested to learn. What did I say over here? You have to put your stop loss below this order block. Then do it and see it give you the profit or not. Do it please. And then see you got your profit or not. I can't do it. 86 handle, I can't do it. I'll take my risk over here. Around this area, I'll take my risk. And then I'll take re-entry over there. While this candle close, any kind of fall to this candle, I'll take my re-entry over there. I'll get my profit. I know that. Man, I'm not a YouTuber, okay? I can't like do the other people do. I can't do that. I'm so sorry for that. I can't do that. If any of you are here to learn, you are welcome. If you're not here to learn, just to prove that I'm right, I'm wrong, you are right, then just leave me. Leave me alone, brother. You guys just broke my mood. Any of this sell is not valid. No sell is valid to me. No inverse gap sell is valid to me. Why? Because my bias is bullish. Is there anyone who is with me from the beginning? Anybody can tell me that I was bearish today? No, I simply told that if market close below this fair value gap, I will start to look for sell. Until market is above this fair value gap, I'm just only interested to take the buy. So if I am interested to take the buy, any kind of sell, I'll let them go. I'm not interested to take them. Not even a single trade, I'll go for that. I will only look for the buying opportunity. I prefer this market come here to this first presented gap. While this candle appeared over there around this area, I have seen that this candle has taken this low, that low, that low. If there is any other low, all of this low has been taken. This candle has traded this fair value gap over here. This is that candle. This is my order block. Perfect order block. If I'm not interested to take my entry from here, from this order block, which obviously I'm not interested to take this order block entry, I will wait to build an propulsion block. This is the lowest down close body, sorry, here. This is the candle which all the propulsion block over there. This is my propulsion block. I will take my entry over there. Take my partial, got stopped out to the break even. Then this market fall one more time, stopped me out to the break even. Here, I'll get stopped out to the break even. This candle, the next candle closed above this propulsion block again. Any kind of lower retracement, I'll take re-entry. Maybe my entry will be here. For example, maybe my entry will be here. I will cover just the propulsion block open. We'll take my partial here around this area, or maybe 1:1. 32 handle stop loss, 32 handle partial. Hold my trade as long as I am expecting this market will go by trailing my stop loss. Any of this buy will never stop me out. If I'm looking for something, I know where I should look for my partial. I'm so sorry guys for my word. I'm so sorry. Really so sorry. Okay, I'm seeing that now. I know that you will start to judge me. Please don't do that. I'm seeing the market more clearly after you explained the order block. Thank you, Gangjam. That's my intention, man. You're a great teacher, bro. Mad respect. Thank you, Matthew. Faisal Khan, bro, what will be PD array roll which 50% of is just above week opening gap high? Bro, what will be PD array roll which 50% is just above new week opening gap high? Faisal, I didn't understand. Can you please explain a bit? I would like to see 15-second close above new week opening gap. You want to see it from 15? Yeah, 15 minutes. I'm also waiting for that. There will always be at least one bad apple in a basket. Don't worry about the opinion of that one apple, brother. The 99% of supporters are here with you. Thank you so much, man. I'm only interested so that you guys can learn something. There, I have no other intention to come over here. Shitty people come and go, brother. Don't ruin your mood. Please just take a cigarette and chill. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry, man. I was already blown up my mind yesterday one time. I didn't want to do that today. I'm so sorry, brother. I'm asking apologize to you personally, man. I'm extremely sorry for that. Users will always share. We know your style and appreciate everything you do and keep quiet. Don't be bothered with their trade ideas. Okay, man. I'm trying. Hey, Sharada. I'm okay. So let's wait for the 50-minute candle. How it is. Look at the reaction from the new week opening gap high. Until it is not broken, look at the reaction. Okay, it's struggling to break it. It is not able to break it. So until it is not broken, I can't say that this is a bullish market. So I have to be very careful. Any kind of fall, I will let them go. And when it will fall, I will start to look for buying opportunity. Every single time I'll look for the buying opportunity, I will wait for some kind of manipulation. There is manipulation, I'll go for the buy. I think the max up move is 1 hour entry fair value gap. Yeah, Mourad, I talked about this at the beginning. I'm actually observing not entry fair value gap. This is my interest to see this market will come. So let me actually mark it. That is my interest. I'm not interested to see that market is going to take that buy side liquidity by today, not even by FOMC. If it is taken tomorrow, I will be helpless to trade if it is taken by today. So I don't want to see this market will take this buy side liquidity by today. I want to see this will be the maximum run for today. Then market will do the consolidation rest of the time. That's my intention to see by today. Remember yesterday, what did I say? If the market close below this fair value gap, what was that fair value gap? Let me go to the 50-minute chart. And that was the fair value gap. If the market close below this fair value gap, I'm more interested to look for sell only. Just the sell only. I'm not interested to look for buy anymore if the market close below this parallel gap. But the selling will be difficult because market will be just inside the new week opening gap. But I will just look for sell if the market close below this area. But in the meantime, while this market came to this parallel gap around here, every single order block has given me the profit, 300 handle profit. I can observe from this small area as I was looking for buy. Another question, when will the 10 a.m. inversion parallel gap become invalid to keep in the chart? 10 a.m. inversion parallel gap. What is 10 a.m.? Brother, that is not my inversion parallel gap, by the way. As I'm not looking for sell, I'm not interested to mark it as my inversion parallel gap. If you want, you can, but I'm not interested. I would love to see they will be violated. For example, if you would love to take the entry over here from this inversion gap, I don't know how, but if it is even your inversion gap, maybe you have already got your profit over there, right? You have already got your profit. So I don't think so you should keep this gap open over here according to our stop loss logic. So you can't simply take your entry over here and put your stop loss above that high, or you can't do that, right? It's 116 handle. So in my opinion, even if you are using this one as an inversion gap, it has already done its job. It has tapped over there and has provided you some run. So it should be profitable already from this gap. Why did you consider the higher candle as order block, not the lower one at 947? 947, 947. This one, man, we have already took our profit, 76 handle profit from this propulsion block. 777. Brother, I think you are late. We have already got our profit by using all of these things until this buy side liquidity, by using this parallel gap, everything we have already done talking about this area. The trade is done over here. Everything is done. This is the order block. Real order block is here. Around these two candles is the real order block. This is the propulsion block. That was our entry until this parallel gap. Then this was another parallel gap. This was the middle order block. It has tapped exactly until the level we are expecting. Then it has taken that buy side liquidity. So we are done with all of this area. So we are working with new areas while market has taken the liquidity, and we are using the extreme low to protect our bias. Anytime market will fall now, I will wait for the manipulation first to frame another setup. If this low is not taken, for example, this low is not taken, and market has made this type of scenario, then I'll look for the breaker block. This breaker block is my 95% winning rate breaker block. This breaker block. If this happened here, before taking this low, that specific low, I will go for the breaker block buy again. And of course, my partial will be new week opening gap high. That is obvious. If you don't take the partial around the new week opening gap high, you can see the reaction of that new week opening gap high over here. Okay. Gangjong. Again, why is that, man? You have already donated one time. Why next time again? But thank you so much for that appreciation, man. But don't do that, okay? Then people start to think, brother, you are not asking the money and people are actually donating you. So I'm not interested to get that blame, brother. Thanks. If you come here, give me the likes. That's enough for me. I'm not trying to dominate any of you, but I'm saying you the word in my mind. If you come here, give me the likes, it's my payment. It's my payment, nothing else. Measure the PD area and please explain the 50% area rule because price already rejecting third time from there. 735. Which time frame, Faisal? Can you please tell me that? You're asking, brother. Can you please find the bias for gold? No, brother, I don't trade the gold, so I am not able to explain the gold price action because I don't trade that market. But you are a master and you are doing great service by teaching. I have learned a lot in just 3 live streams. Keep coming, Maverick. Guru Dakshina. Don't do that, brother. It's my request. Just come, give me the like. Don't just disappear. You have to give me sometimes, at least 6 months. You keep coming 6 months, you will never leave me alone. That's my promise. Don't entertain the negativity. I am doing that, man. I can't control myself. I'm the worst trader, I guess. I can't work with the chat psychology. 10,241 subscriber. I just need 9 more subscriber to make it to 2,250 subscriber. Let's see if I can hit my target. So guys, let me actually do something because I would love to frame my next trade around 10:50 to 11:10, that area. Okay, this is our first presented gap. This is our first boom. From there, I'm going to put it randomly, okay, but this is our first boom here. Then we have another boom around this area from this propulsion block. I'm going to put it in a random way until this area. Okay, let me actually put it here. That is our next boom. I'm not going to mark this one. If it was low volatility, that could be another buy over there. The third boom will come from this propulsion block. After getting one time stopped out, then I will get next boom, but I'm not going to mark that one as well. MP Trader, welcome to the members area, brother. Don't forget to give me the penguin, brother. Give me the penguin, 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 penguin. The low that should not be taken for breaker block, is it 949 or 1016? This low, see this low? That low should not be taken. If I'm looking for the breaker block, that low should not be taken. Why? Because my whole setup originated from this low. This low has taken this liquidity, that liquidity. Then if there is any other swing low, all of them has been taken by this low. This low failed to take the extreme low. So this whole price action helped me to hold my bullish bias. Market structure shift here. Fair value gap, trade that fair value gap. Order block, trade that order block. Unfilled gap, see this gap, unfilled gap, filled 100%. We'll start to look for breaker block until this low is not taken. So think about the price from there. There is no other price action. Okay, this is the starting of that price action. If I do it like this way, you'll understand. All of this area, I come one after another, one after another. But if you start to judge the market from here, this is the low which has taken the liquidity. Market structure shift, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap. Order block, trade that order block. Unfilled gap, trade filled that unfilled gap 100%. I'm waiting for the breaker block. Brother, how to change the bias? Could you please explain, give the frame or base? Brother, I can do it, but I can do it by in live. Okay, like as a hindsight, I'm not interested. to do that. So if I have to change the bias, I will talk about that bias. I mean, if I get it, then I will talk about that bias. If I get it, man. But as a hindsight, I'm not interested to talk about that. This low is my interest. If market fail to take this low, I will go for the breaker block entry. If this low is taken, what you are going to do? Nothing. I will wait for the order block opportunity again. Faisal, from 15-minute time frame. Okay. 15-minute time frame. Let me check it. I think you are asking about this, if I'm not wrong. The low is 735, the high is 357, 357, 356. Okay, so this is the range 50%, but in this range 50% I don't have any fair value gap. I have this chart is too messy, so what I have to do, I have to go to the hourly chart. From the hourly chart, if there is a fair value gap around that range 50%, I would love to mark it. So here there is a small fair value gap, so let me mark that fair value gap. Range 50, around range 50%. Okay, until this gap is not broken, that gap is not broken, I should not look for buy. It can hold the market and send it lower for this sell side liquidity. If your bias is bullish, then you will expect this gap is going to be broken. If your bias is bullish from very higher time frame, as I was bullish, for example. If your bias is bearish, then you have to think that it is going to hold the market and sending it lower for your sell side liquidity. As my bias is bullish and I'm expecting that market is going to take that buy side liquidity, at the same time I am waiting to see that it is not going to be taken by today. Why? This is the specific case of scenario. Tomorrow we have CPI, so I want to let that buy side liquidity open over there until the CPI. That is why, even though this fair value gap is broken, I would love to see it will trade this fair value gap and then it will consolidate the rest of the day. Is that clear? What is his name? Faisal? You are amongst one of the best. Hey Panjab, that's a big compliment, by the way, brother. Look, this low is taken. There is no breaker block valid to me. I'm not interested to mark any kind of breaker block over here. No breaker block is valid to me. Look over here, what happened? I'm going to remove this fair value gap actually. Removed it. What happened over here? Did you see? This is why I always say that wait to break this new week opening gap high to think about the buy. Now it came here to this first presented gap. Let's see. No buy is valid while market is below this first presented gap. Brother, can I take a sell? I'm not interested to take a sell. But it is falling. I don't care. I can't take a sell. I will look for sell if the body close below this 15-minute fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Then I will start to look for sell. What is the reason? First reason, new week opening gap low. Second reason, this is the entry fair value gap. Is that entry fair value gap? I think that I marked the, this gap is very small. Okay, to be honest, that is very small, so that is why I marked it. If it is broken, I will say the last fair value gap is broken. This whole setup has been collapsed. Did market leave any buy side liquidity? No. Let's wait. This is my next buy side liquidity. Okay, until market is below this first presented gap, no buy is valid. If this candle close below this constant crossment, there is a possibility that it will reach until this low of this new week opening gap if it close. But if it close and simply close, next candle close above this week 50%, then it will go higher again. Why you are saying that? Because I'm seeing this as a reaction. So the reaction can send the market bit lower for this new day opening gap over here, which is today's new day opening gap, for going higher again. Brother, I'm going to miss all of this sell. Yes, sir. I'm going to miss them. I don't care about them. I'm bullish, so I'll look for the buy run. Can I take a sell from this first presented gap? 100% you can take it. Take it over there. Cover your stop loss this fair value gap. That fair value gap over here. Last fair value gap, entry fair value gap. Covered it over here. If you can cover it, then you can take this sell. You can take 40 handle profit by taking risk of 117 handle. Can you do it? If you can do it, go for it. I'm not able to do it. I'm not going to do it. If those highs are taken by today, I will cry. Simply I will cry, because I will have nothing to do. $1,700 231 CISD. 1700 231. 1700 231. 1700 231. Yeah, I think you are asking about this candle as your order block. It has already done its job, so I'm not watching it as an order block. I'm more interested to see if it can do some, it can take that low before going higher again, if it can do that. Okay, Amacha, for that rules, you guys can talk in our Discord. I don't think so it is related with the price action, and I'm not an expert about those, so you should take a chance from other people, actually, from Discord. If there is a manipulation, before taking, listen to me very carefully. If market doesn't take this low, instead it take that high, then come here, any kind of order block I will get over there, I'll take the sell from there to until this area by covering that order block. If it happens like this way, before taking this low, if it has taken this low by a shallow run, okay, just a shallow run, and then did this type of things, I'll go for the sell from the order block again below that first presented gap. For the first time, I'll go for the sell for this sales and liquidity. Watch and learn. No, I'm not interested to frame any buy from here. I'm more interested to look for buy from the new day opening gap, because market is very near to this new day opening gap. This is a gap. That gap doesn't have any value to me. This gap doesn't have any value to me. Of course, it can hold the market, set it higher, but I'm not interested to use this gap from 15-minute chart to frame any kind of buying opportunity. So I prefer this market will come at least until this new week opening gap. While it will be here, I'll start to look for buy until the 50% of that constant crossment. $10,241 subscriber. I will not get 9 more subscriber, I guess. 147 likes. Can you guys push 3 more likes over here, please? So it will be 150 likes. I got 203 votes, and out of 204 votes, 75% told that I should not use the background music. So I'm not going to use the background music. Thank you guys for voting over here. I'm not going to use any background music. Okay, thank you so much. If any of you are interested to join to our Discord, to the pin comment you will get the link. It is a free Discord link. Whoever is interested, you guys can join us in our Discord. Okay, it's absolutely free. Unfortunately, it didn't give me that opportunity, so I'm not interested yet. So I will see if it is a shallow run, and then we'll go higher or not. Right now, all you are seeing that market has tapped to this new day opening gap. Any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. But if I take a buy here, I will take a partial to the first presented gap if I get a chance to take the buy. Next Friday, that means the day after tomorrow, I am going to give one TakeProfitTrader account. So if you have the X, then you can just help me a bit over here. You can share this one, you can repost this one, you can tag your friend. It will help our channel. Okay, so if you have the X, please do these things. I will be grateful to all of you. Okay, it's a TakeProfitTrader account. While you can see that to the top of the screen, TakeProfitTrader daily payout, no activation fees, and plus 30% discount if you use the code T2 Wizard. So I'm going to give one account the day after tomorrow. If this candle can close one tick above that candle, I will take the buy from there. I will take the partial to the low of this first presented gap, something like this. The stop loss will be here somewhere, 20 handle, target will be there. Okay, after market close above that area, until market is not going to close above that line, no buy is valid. So for this is the lowest down close body close candle which has traded this new day opening gap. Okay, if the body doesn't close above this high, no order block is valid. Brother, it's just 25 handle. Yes sir, you don't like it, don't take it. It has to close at least one tick above that candle. I will take the partial here. I'll hold my trade until this 50% of that first presented gap. I wish it will take me. If it doesn't take me, that's my bad luck. Okay, I mean, for example, what did you cover over here? Just the 50% of that order block. What else do you have? Why did you frame that trade? I have the new day opening gap over there, so I'm leaving this new day opening gap that is going to hold the market and send it higher until this first presented gap one more time. You got stopped out here, brother. What you are going to do? I will take re-entry until market doesn't close below this mean threshold of that order block. Let me mark it. If body doesn't close below this order block, I will take re-entry over there, while the market will close above this order block again. Why you are doing this? Because I can't put my stop loss below that order block. I don't want to take that risk, so I will take this risk. If it close above this mean threshold and then go one tick above this order block again, I'll take re-entry over there. This time I'll hold my trade until this 50% of this first presented gap. It has to close. Wherever it will close one tick above this order block, I'll take re-entry over there. But if I see that the stop loss is too big, then you can wait to retest this order block actually. So this is the order block. same logical area just below that mean threshold. This will be the partial, this 26 handle will be the partial, and then hold my trade until this fair value gap. After taking the partial, hold my trade until this fair value gap. That's the partial here. So I took a loss of 21 handle, I got a profit of 26 handle over there, and then I will hold it until this fair value gap over here, until that fair value gap. Okay, brother, why did you take that loss? Haters will come and they will say me, why did I take that loss? If I would put my stop loss below this whole area, okay, which is near about 48 handle or something like that, I would never get stopped out. I know that, but I don't want to take that risk. If I'm wrong, what is going to happen? I'll get that 48 handle loss. I don't want to take that loss. Instead, I will take that 21 handle loss here, and I will take re-entry while the market will close. Just I will take re-entry over there. Hold my trade until this first present gap 50% as my partial. After taking that partial, I'll hold my trade until the most logical level, which is going to be hit very soon. You will see that there. So that's my boom. So I took 121 handle loss. Sorry, I took 121 handle loss to get 85 handle profit. No, brother, you took that loss. Put your stop loss below this area. You will not get stopped out. If you would love to take that risk, go for it, man. I'm just saying you the logic. I covered that mean threshold. Is there anybody that has closed below this mean threshold? No. So what is wrong to take re-entry? Why did you get stopped out? Because my stop loss was too tight. That is why I got stopped out. And I know that. I know that, man. It is going higher, man, to the all-time high. I don't care. This is my most logical level. I will close my profit over there. So I'm taking 21 handle risk for that boom. You are seeing that 21 handle loss, but you are not seeing that 85 handle profit. You have the way to take the partial over there, hold your trade until this rejection block. Do it. I have no problem with that. I told you that I will look for the buy only. Exactly from where? Someone asked me, brother, are you looking for the buy from this fair value gap? What did I say? No, I'm interested to look for my buy from this new day opening gap. Did I get my buy from there? Forget about this loss, because this is not a loss according to the price in a normal price action. While I will put my stop loss one tick. Let me show you. You will get confused. Not one tick, actually it go one tick below that low here. Okay, that is the low of that order block. So this tick, low tick can happen. That is why you have to cover just that low, one tick below. That means maybe your stop loss will be two tick, just two tick, by believing this order block is going to hold the market. Just two tick. Entry to that specific candle. Partial to the low of this first presented gap. Target this fair value gap. Can you do it? 35 handle? No, I can't do it. 35 handle. If it was like 28 handle, I would go for that. 35 handle, I'm not interested. This is logic, man. Why it is going higher? Because my bias is bullish. Why it came for? Why did it fall until this area? Why did it fall until this area? Because I have the new day opening gap. First area, perfect area to reverse is from first presented gap. It didn't do that. It came here. Why? To trade this new day opening gap. Is there anybody that has closed below this new day opening gap? No. Boom. What else I can do, brother? Oh man. Why that fair value gap? This fair value gap is my entry fair value gap. This is my last fair value gap. This is my entry fair value gap. Now you can say, brother, here is a fair value gap. That should be the entry fair value gap. I mark those type of fair value gap as an hindsight. So if it reverses from there, as an hindsight, I will say, Okay, that was the entry fair value gap. But I don't look at those type of fair value gap as my fair value gap. I prefer this type of clean fair value gap. See, in a normal way, you won't be able to see this gap. There is, I mean, in a normal way, you can't see this gap. This is the last fair value gap. Nobody can argue with that. And this is the entry fair value gap. With the volume imbalance, you can mark it with the volume imbalance, without the volume imbalance. But this gap is too small to me. That is why I have marked that gap. Yeah, I'm wrong with this most of the time, but I still love to mark this type of gap instead of this type of small gaps. Now, if you have any confusion, you can go for this gap. You can do that, but I will never do that. Good. Do you get your reply, brother? All of this fall, I will let them go. I'm not interested to take any of this sell. Nothing I'm interested to take. I will wait until this area to take my buy. And isn't it too hard? Is it really too hard, brother? Hey, thanks, Suzivan. Thanks for that boom, man. Let me do one more poll over here to see that how many are you in red and how many are you in profit. Let me know what is the color of your account. Wow. Wow. Green. I just got 8 voted. 8 of them are green. Wow. You guys are real trader. I'm going to start a rant around 11:30. So if any of you are not interested about that rant, you guys can leave the stream, okay? I have a rant for 10 to 15 minutes. I should talk about this, so I will talk about this. Whoever is not interested, you guys can just leave it. I will talk about the volatility and trading the volatility right now. What is the, I mean, all of my opinion, I'll talk about that. It's not according, about the price action, so no need to get confused. Did I ever see that, brother? Don't take it. Maybe it will work. Maybe it doesn't work. Remember what did I say over here? Maybe it will work. It doesn't work. But it is a logical buy. I don't want to take it because there is a new week opening gap high. This is a buy, and I don't want to take it because there is a new week opening gap high. What did I say here? I will go for this trade. I clearly told that I will go for this trade. If I get stopped out, the next candle will close. If it doesn't close too far, or very close near this order block, wherever it will close, I'll push my button again by covering that area. I'll go for this buy. No matter what, I'll go for that buy. This is called confidence. I'm not confident to take the buy, even if it works. I'm not interested to take that buy. Even if it works, I'm not interested to take that buy. It is not logical to me, but I will go for this trade. Well, Tito, thank you, Pamela, Sophia. How many trades do you see today? 1 boom, 2 boom. Now I will just add them all, okay? Boom, 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 boom. 1 loss. Just here is 1 loss, and here is after taking partial break even. After taking partial break even, if you remember. 1 direct loss, no profit, just loss, 2100 loss. Here, after taking partial break even, and all of them are profit. What else do you need? Well, 74% people are green. Guys, can you please vote over here? I can see 133 people are watching. Please vote over here. I want to see maximum people. What is the color of your account right now? Please do that for me. What do I select if my account has already been blown 3 days ago? I'm asking about today. you can vote gray. That means you didn't trade. Come on guys, 130 people are watching, just 38 votes. Please vote more. At least make it 80 votes. Let me know your result if you are not already in a trade. And if you are already in a trade, make sure that you are in a bull run. I'm just kidding. This is the propulsion block. See this candle? That candle is the propulsion block. What is the time? 11:02. This is the propulsion block. Sujiman, which account you are asking at Apex? You can ask Tamimi in the Discord. You can ask Tamimi. He knows everything about Apex. And if anyone else know about that, please let him know what is the lifetime activation fees for Apex. But why you guys are I mean taking Apex right now? Wait for the discount, then buy the Apex account. I mean, it's just my opinion, okay? Don't get it personal. And if you are in a trade right now, make sure you are in a bull run. You're not taking any sell. I already passed my Able account. Oh, okay. How many funded account do you have right now? I know that you have bought Tradify, so you have some Tradify funded account and Apex already. I trade 50% win or loss on all my Able blown none. 50% win or loss on all my Able blown none. Oh, okay. That means you are in break even, Jerry. 3 funded account. If you are in a break even, just vote in the gray. That means you are in a break even. Sujivan, 3 funded account. Congratulations, brother. Make it 5, at least 5. When you will have 5 funded account, switch to micro contract. If it is 50k account, if it is 150k account, then you can maximum go for one mini contract. And always close your trade at the partial level. Always close your trade at the partial level. Or if you can trade the micro contract, if you want, okay, I'm just giving you my opinion. If you want, if you're trading micro contract, then go for maximum 7 contract until 150. Then 250, I have no idea. 250, just do whatever you want to do. Maybe for 250 you can go for two mini contract. I don't know, but until 150, go for maximum 7 micro contract. For 50k account, maximum 5 micro contract. Give it time, at least 1 month. Until 1 month, don't expect the payout if you are not in TakeProfitTrader. If you have TakeProfitTrader, then that is different matter, because you will get daily payout in TakeProfitTrader. So that is different. If it is not TakeProfitTrader, then wait at least 1 month for your first payout. You will get your payout for sure, man. If you need daily payout, then choose the TakeProfitTrader and trade over there. You will get your daily payout. Because making $251 from TakeProfitTrader is nothing. Just nothing. 5 micro contract is equal to $10. All you need 25 handle. Just 25 handle. Maybe 26 handle. At the beginning of this stream, what did I say? Remember, guys, I'm interested to see the accumulation. Are you getting the accumulation? All of this accumulation phase. Market is not going anywhere. It is doing accumulation. I love it. Caesar, are you asking about TakeProfitTrader? Yes, you need. For 50K account, you need $2,000. After $2,000, every $251, you will get your payout request. Every 251 account, $51 above $2,000, you can request for your payout. So all you have to do is you have to be very patient until $2,000. After that, every day you will get your payout. Every single day. Ahmed Cat, you are in sell now. Okay, brother. Best of luck. I wish that you will get your boom. Before the PM session, I wanna see either it can reach until new day opening gap or it will close below the last fair value gap. 15-minute last fair value gap. Let's see, brother. I'm just interested to look for buy until this fair value gap here. But let's see, okay, what is going to happen. I need to hear the advice every day. Now I don't give it 10 days. I will give it a month to see. Have a nice day. Tito, I have a question. Does every order block work for buy or sell? Can you please explain? If you work with the logic, then it will work. Every order block will work. For example, this order block worked because this has taken all the liquidity, failed to take that extreme low. If this extreme low has been taken, then this is the most logical level to work or to use the order block. It has traded this last fair value gap. So I'm using the fair value gap from 1 minute chart to use this order block by using this low. So this extreme low should not be taken. For example, the first presented gap was there and market has taken this low. This low has been taken. Then if it can make an order block over here, that order block most probably is not going to work. Most probably it is not going to work because there is no logical level. Here I'm going to use two PDRA. First PDRA, this last fair value gap. Second PDRA, the low that has been failed. That means market failed to take that low. So one PDRA worked perfectly. Next PDRA failed. So two PDRA I'm going to use because I'm using this 1 minute chart only. Now, as you can see here, while the market has taken all of this liquidity, this fair value gap, around this fair value gap, if it can make a bullish order block, it is a valid bullish order block because this is happening from this first presented gap. The way you have seen this order block has been worked. While it has been it has been broken, market closed below here somewhere. You have to look for next PDRA from your higher time frame. If you don't find any lower time frame PDRA, that means all of this area I don't have any fair value gap that can I use as my order block. So I need higher time frame PDRA. What else? What do I have? This new day opening gap. So this new day opening gap, if it can make a order block, that is going to work most of the time. Came here, this is the last fair value gap. So if market can make a bearish order block over here, for example, while this low appeared over there, it left some kind of clean lows over there. Clean lows over there. Any kind of bearish order block is going to create over there, that is going to hold the market, send it for that liquidity or that level. Okay, you don't need to hold your trade until that liquidity, but you can take and sell from that order block, from that bearish order block. Look over here, this low has been taken over here, not by a shallow run, it has the body close, so it's not the shallow run. I can't say this is my obvious liquidity, I can't say it has built some kind of sell side liquidity. There is no other low here that has built the sell side liquidity. Look at this low, look over here, this low has been taken over here by the body, see the body over there. I can't say this is my obvious liquidity because it didn't make the obvious liquidity. That means I don't have any sell side liquidity over here. I'm not interested to frame any sell from there because it didn't leave anything. Even if my bias is bullish, I can frame some sell if it leaves some sell side liquidity over there. Not going to think that that sell side liquidity is going to be taken, but I am going to get some kind of run toward that liquidity because my bias is bullish. I will get some kind of run. I think I have made this so much complicated. Archana, do you get it, sister? Just let me know. Erdogan, you are going to take long. I'm not interested to take the long here because market has been already reached very near to this high of this new week opening gap. I need to wait for some kind of manipulation first. Without manipulation, I'm not interested to take the long. But of course, brother, you can go for long. As you are going for long, best of luck. I hope that you will get your profit. But I'm not interested to take any kind of long without any kind of manipulation. I could go for the long if this low could trade this parallel gap. If it could do that, I could take the long from here. As it didn't do that, I need the manipulation to take my long. So far I can see this is the fake breakout above the last parallel gap. I will wait for the confirmation. Just my opinion. If you are in a long, best of luck, brother. Brother, you read the market better than anyone. I think ICT will give you a mention soon. I don't need it anymore. By the way, I was eagerly waiting for that, but I didn't get it, so I'm not interested to see this order block here. This candle, highest up close body close candle. This order block, if my bias was bearish, for example, it left some kind of sell side liquidity over here. It didn't leave any. If it leaves some, this order block I would use as my sell from there. As it didn't leave, I'm not interested to see any kind of fall or frame any kind of sell. Even if it works, I'm not interested to take the sell. I am preferring that it will take this low, but I can't frame the sell over here because market doesn't need to take this sell side liquidity or this low. That is why I'm not going to frame it. But if there is liquidity, I would frame the sell from this order block until this low. Yes, understood. Thank you, Madi. He has done before on X. yeah, he has done something in X, but not in my live streaming. So I was eagerly waiting for that live streaming. I mean appreciation, but ICT didn't do that. He has done it in X, but not in live. And unfortunately, I didn't do like other people. Take a screenshot, put that on the YouTube channel. I didn't do that. Watch this candle over here. This is the mean threshold of that order block. See this mean threshold of this order block? Brother, you told that you are not going to take the sell as it didn't leave any sell side liquidity. If it would leave the sell side liquidity, that would be my sell from there. Put my stop loss just be little above of this mean threshold of that order block. Target would be this low because I'm expecting some kind of manipulation first. Without manipulation, no buy is valid over here because market is now struggling to break this last fair value gap. Is that clear? It doesn't need to take it. That is why I'm not going to frame it. If there was sell side liquidity, it would nearly 90% sure it would take that low. Now, if it doesn't take it, that means I will miss all the buying opportunity and it will keep going higher. 11:30. So after 1 minute. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, if you don't like it, just leave it. But don't blame. Okay, I told that at the beginning of this stream. Question to confirm if I don't have any higher time frame PDRA but having two or more PDRA towards my bias in 1 minute, it is valid to take the trade from there. If you don't have the higher time frame, you need at least 3 PDRA from 1 minute chart. At least 3 PDRA from 1 minute chart. If you have 3 PDRA from 1 minute chart, you are good to go. At least 3. If you don't have the higher time frame, not happy yet, I want to see it will be taken. Exactly, it has to be taken. Otherwise, no buy is valid. This is called precision. Order block has been traded. Mean threshold, hold the market, take that look. This is called precision. Why didn't you frame the sell? First of all, my bias is not bearish. Secondly, it didn't leave any sell side liquidity. If it would leave little liquidity over there, that would be my sell from there. Now, what I'm going to say here, some of you will start to, scream, brother, you are a loser, you are a loser. But this is what I would do. I would frame my sell over there, then would get stopped out here just for a bit, Then this candle closed here. Did you see this candle close? Too far from this order block, too far. Any kind of retracement, I would take the sell from there. Any kind of retracement, maybe I would get my sell over there. Would cover that stop loss again, hold my target until this area 1:1, okay, whatever it is going to be, 32 handle 1:1, and then I would try to take some more run if it give me. Otherwise, I would get stopped out to the break even. So first I would take a 16 handle loss. I would go for that. Okay, by the way, it's 16 handle, so I am not sure that I would get that loss or not because it is 16 handle. I can simply cover that order block. No, I can't do it. It's 29 handle. Yeah, I would get stopped out over there. And I know that some of you will start to cry, oh brother, you are bullshit. But it is what it is. I would do. Then this is the liquidity taken. Now any kind of buying opportunity, I will go for that. See this candle? That specific candle is my order block. This candle is my order block. I'm going to believe this candle will hold the market. And now this entry is not valid. Why? It is after 11:30. So please don't take this trade. A bit lower of this low, a bit lower, and then hold my trade until some specific area. I would go for this trade. Two things here. First, it is outside of the session. No trade is valid outside of the session. Second, it didn't break this last fair value gap. So until this last fair value gap is not broken, it is valid if there is no last fair value gap. By the way, if there is any last fair value gap, it has to be broken. Otherwise, no buy is valid over there. Second, it is inside the lunch hour. Inside the lunch hour, no trade is valid. So if you say, brother, this is a losing trade. No, it is not a losing trade. I will never go for this trade. Why? It is in lunch hour. Lunch hour trading is not valid. Thank you guys. I am done with my price action. But if you are still looking for the buy, wait for 12:50 to take the buy if you want. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want to do. I have no problem with that. Can we consider 22 anti-fair value gap as unfinished work? No, I can't do that. There is no unfinished work. What do you mean by that? Market fall too much. This fair value gap is a discount fair value gap. I don't want to see this market will come to this discount fair value gap. If it come to this discount fair value gap, that means it is going to fall again. So I don't want to see it will come to this discount fair value gap. Instead, I would love to see it will work here somewhere and then it will keep going ahead. That's all I want to see. But lunch hour is absolutely different. There is no price action. I'm not interested to read the price inside the lunch hour. So if the market come here or if the market come here, I don't care. All I care, lunch hour, no price action reading is valid to me. But you can simply avoid losing trade if you just know that manipulation rules. If you know that manipulation rules, you will never get detached deceived by the price action. Even this last fair value gap has been broken, you will never go for the buy if you know the logic that it has to take the liquidity. This is the logic. If this candle could come here, I don't need the manipulation over here. As it didn't trade any logical level, it should not go higher without doing the manipulation. There is no manipulation, there is no buy. Just write it down, okay? Can you please explain the logic behind the 9-4 buy trade? I have already explained that, Maverick. You have to rewatch that, brother. Rewatch that point. I would love to start my rant, so I'm more interested to talk about the rant. Just we'll finish the comment and then I will start that rant. Tito, your last trade that you pointed out went for 200 points. Which one, brother? I forgot, by the way. Oh, that order block entry. This one. Let me check. Wow. Yeah, it was 200 points, by the way. It was huge, man. Yeah, that was huge, by the way. But I didn't know that it will go over there. Above the discount fair value, entry fair value gap. Okay, above the discount fair value. Oh, there is an entry fair value. Yeah, it can trade this entry fair value gap. Of course, it can trade it. But please don't read the market inside the lunch hour, 11:30 to 12:50. Don't read the market. If you read the market, you will do the bad habit. You will create the bad habit. Don't do that. It's my request, please. Great learning session. Thanks, Tito. You are most welcome, Donicho. If people doesn't blow my mind, I will keep reading the market with a very simple logic. And it's very simple, brother. So swing lows are not liquidity, must be relatively equal lows. Absolutely, Gurmeet. It has to be relatively equal lows. Swing low and swing high is not the liquidity. Of course, there liquidity. Some people always push the button. So there can be some liquidity. But if you would love to look for your bias, there is no liquidity. Or if you look for your target, that has to be relatively equal highs or relatively equal lows. Mosh, rant. Oh man, little confused. Identifying it. You are going to and available during. I'm not sure, GM. I have to go outside actually, brother. No sell and partials on fast travel gap. One sell and partial on fast travel gap. Best of luck, brother. I hope that you will got your profit. I think, brother. I prefer that it will come to this first presented fair value gap inside this lunch hour, but I'm not interested to read the market. If it comes, I hope that you will get your profit. Best of luck, brother. Thank you guys for this today's stream. I'm done for reading the price action. I would love to go for the rant. Okay, this rant is all about the current situation of trading. I keep saying that, guys, please don't trade this market. This is highly volatile market. Please don't trade this market. Why I keep saying that? Because if 1 minute candle is 50 handle, for example, 1 minute candle is 50 handle, 80 handle, 90 handle. That means if you frame a trade, you will never be able to put your stop loss in a logical level. So if you think that I will put my stop loss below that order block, it's gonna be 80 handle stop loss. Now your target, if you love to go for that 80 handle, your target has to be 80 handle again. This market, even though it is highly volatile, taking that 80 handle with the psychology, extremely difficult, brother, because you are watching the profit over there, watching your profit. So maybe you took one contract entry, your stop loss is 80 handle. Actually, let me go to the 1 minute chart, otherwise it will be easier for me. Okay, so maybe you took your buy here and your stop loss is 75 handle and your target is 75 handle. I'm going for 1:1, 75 handle. You took one contract entry. So while it is falling, you are saying that every single handle is $20. 75 handle is like near about $1,500 loss. It is coming to hit your target, hit your stop loss, man. You will have the high blood pressure in a very short period of time. You'll get your high pressure. Now this market is going higher. You have already got $500, $600. You will never be able to hold your trade until $75, because this market never go this type of boom and hit your target. It always do some high run, then some consolidation, or high low. Very rare this type of run. Most of the time this market work like this way. And when you see that it went until 600 and then it come to something here, then it went a bit higher, you will close your trade over there. Now some of you will argue with me, no, my psychology is very strong. I am not going to close it over there. I'm going to hold it until this area. I agree with you. You took your entry there, market fall here, it was very near to your target. then come back again here, went a bit higher, take that low, coming to hit your target, very near to hit your target, came to the break even again, came here. Trust me, man, it's nearly impossible to hold that trade to hit your target. Either you will trail your stop loss and get stopped out with some small loss, or you will get stopped out to the break even, or you will trail your stop loss, you will get stopped out over there, because you are watching the money here. 50 handle, that means $1,000. 1200, that means 60 handle, that means $1,200. Again minus 100, minus 200, come back again here, $700, fall a bit, maybe $60 only. It is called the psychology of the money. Now you can say, brother, I'm going to change the money, I'm not going to see the money. Most of the pro firm doesn't allow to do it, but if you are able to do it, of course it will help your psychology. But while you are seeing the money over there, it's really so difficult to hold that trade, at least for 1:1. So what you will do, you will get maybe stopped out around 38 handle, you will get some profit over there, then you will frame another trade, okay, same kind of 80 handle loss or 75 handle loss, and target your 73 handle profit. This time unfortunately you got stopped out, you take a loss, okay, you got some kind of loss, 15 handle loss. Next trade you are going to take same stop loss, 73 handle stop loss, or maybe 73 handle. Now this time you are going to 1:2. Why? Because you have already got a loss. Fall a bit, go higher, came here, maybe there, fall, take that high, boom. Because you are looking for 1:2 now, you are not looking for most specific price action. For example, last parallel gap, order block, anything. You are not watching that, you are just watching 1:2, because you have to cover that huge loss, $1,500 loss. You have to cover it, it will break your mind, man. That is why this market is not for trading. But brother, you told that eval trading is valid, because in eval you are not expecting your payout. In eval you are expecting to pass that account. This small logic will change everything, believe me or not. In eval you are not waiting for your payout, in eval you are waiting to pass it. That means I'm more interested to catch 150 handle. If I can catch 150 handle, I'm going to pass that account. So that is your target. 150 handle is your target, that is your extreme target. You are not going to get any other. I'm going to give you the example with one mini contract, okay? So if you are trading micro contract, there will be different type of handle size, but I'm going to give you the example by one mini contract. So now you are in eval, 50k eval, you know your target is 150 handle. If you can catch that 150 handle, you are going to pass that eval. Man, 150 handle is your extreme, this is your last line. But while you are trading your eval, funded account, there is your no last line, man, no last line. But here you have the last line, 150 handle. There is no use if you catch 500 handle, no value, because you know that your target is $3,000 and all you need 150 handle. So here you have a target, but in funded account you don't have any target. So in this highly volatile market, where there is no target, if you get stopped out one time, you will blow your mind, because you need the payout and your payout doesn't have any cap. Eval, you have the cap. Do you understand this thing, brother? I'm not sure that I'm able to explain this in a correct way or not, but as this market is highly volatile and you have a target 150 handle, you have a target, you can use whole volatility, you can use this whole volatility in your favor if you trade the eval. But you can't be able to use this volatility in your funded account, because here you don't have any cap. But you will say that, brother, I have a cap, I'm going to target just 500 $500. No, you won't be able to do that. Why? Because while you will be very happy after getting $500 and you will come to my live or maybe Tania's live or maybe ICT's live, you will see that ICT has got 390 handle. T2 has got 200 handle. Tania has got something like 400 handle. You will start to say, I'm the worst trader because I just got $500, which is 25 handle. Man, I'm not a trader. They are the trader. So you will come back again here. You will do the same shit again. I know that most of you will go against me and you will say, nah, my psychology is too strong. I'm going to stop around $500 profit. Brother, this is all bullshit. If you have like 20 years experience, maybe you can have that type of psychology. But if you have some kind of like 3, 4, 5 years experience, you don't have that much experience. I mean, psychology. If you even tell me that, I'm not going to believe you. If you can do it once, you will blow it once. That means in 1 month, if you are 20 days, you are very strong with your psychology. 21 number days, you will blow your account because you will break your psychology because you don't have that experience. This is very normal in trading. That is why people blow the account. And it's absolutely okay. But if you would love to blow the account, blow the eval. Why? You are going to take the risk in funded account. Because this funded account, 1 funded account, 2 funded account, 3 funded account, 4 funded account, you have 4 funded account ready. They are all ready. This market is going to be normal again. Today or tomorrow. It has to be normal again. 1 minute candle is not going to be 100, 200, 500 handle no more. It's going to be in a normal situation again. In that normal situation, you are going to use this funded account to get your payout. If you blow them, for example, you have blown all of them now, and while the price is very good, you are going to use that price action to pass the eval. So you are missing the whole opportunity to get the payout just by passing the account. And those people who are not trading their funded account right now, they are getting their payout in that time and they're posting their profit. You will be in rush, you will blow your eval. Even if you can pass some funded account, you will blow them because you are already seeing in social media, everyone is posting their funded or their profit. This trading is all about psychology, man. It's not about price action. It's all about psychology. There is no relationship with the price action in trading. Every single one of you know how to trade. You know better than a lot of people. Even if you ask me, I will say that most of the ICT traders doesn't know whatever you know. Do you know why? Because you are coming here, you are going there, you are going there, you are going to ICT, you are going to Tania, you are going to T2, you are going to Patrick, you are going everywhere. You are gathering a lot of knowledge. I'm not going anywhere. So my knowledge is less than you. Guys, this is all about the rant. So if some of you has just joined, brother, I'm not talking about this price action. So you can leave. Okay, if you want to leave, you can leave. I'm not talking about the price action. I'm only talking about the psychology over here. So as you are going in different area, you are gathering more knowledge. So you are more knowledgeable rather than most of the ICT traders. Knowledge is not your problem. Your problem is your psychology. You don't know when you should trade paper trade, when you should trade eval, when you should bring your funded account. You just don't know that. You are thinking that, brother, this is a very highly volatile market. So if I can catch a run, within 1 minute, I'm going to get 100 handle. So 1 micro contract, 100 handle is $2,000. Very easy, fleasy payout. No, ma'am. You are thinking about profit. I'm thinking about loss. Because for catching that $2,000, you have to secure $2,000 loss. Now, if you are a gambler, of course, you can do whatever you want to do. I have no problem with that. But if you don't think about your loss, instead, if you just think about your profit, you will never be able to. Why do you say that you will never be able? Do you know me? Do you want to judge me? No, I'm not judging you. I'm telling you the fact. This is the fact. 95% of the traders are the loser. 95% of the trader in this whole world are the loser. 5% are the profitable trader. Out of 5%, 4% is hidden. You don't know them. They will never come to the social media. They're just making the money silently. 1% will come and will show you something, that profit or something like that. But 95% are the loser. Why? Why this much people are the loser? Because they think about the profit. Those 5% think about their loss. I think all of you know JetCap, who has made million of dollars by using ICT concepts. Did you ever listen his life story? I think he has talked about that life story in one of his video, if I'm not wrong, where he told that I have lost near about $100K, $100K before making $1 million. Man, 100K is not a small amount of money. He has lost $100K before making million of dollars. But while he has made it, when he has started to focus on his loss instead of profit. A very simple sentence, man. No, I'm not saying he's the best, but he's one of the best because he's making millions of dollars from trading. When he stopped losing the money, when he started to think about his loss instead of his profit. I don't give a shit about my profit. I give my priority to my loss. Most of the time you will see that my stop loss is very small. I know that I have to put my stop loss over there. If I put my stop loss over there, there is 90% possibility I will not get stopped out. But if I get stopped out, I'll get that 64 handle loss. No, man, I'm not agree with that. Better I will get stopped out into 20 handle. I will take re-entry. Another 20 handle, I will take re-entry. Another 20 handle, I will take re-entry. Then got stopped out. So 3 opportunity will give me 60 handle profit. Most of the time, first time maybe I'll get stopped out. Second time I'll get stopped out. Third time I'll get my profit. Most of the time. Sometimes shit happens. I'm not going to include them with my analysis. Okay, sometimes 3 loss and I will get my 60 handle loss. For example, this is just for an example. I'm not interested to take that 60 handle loss by one trade, by thinking that okay, it is most logical level that last parabolic gap is going to hold the market and send it higher. It will never come to my 66 handle loss. No, I'm not going to think like that way. I'm going to give my priority over here, 66 handle. No, I'm not interested to do that. I'll go for that. If I'm lucky, I'm not going to get stopped out for the first time and I'll get my profit. If I don't get it, I got stopped out, just 18 handle. I'll take re-entry. I know where I should take re-entry. I told you why you should take re-entry. Next time I'll take re-entry. Most logical level, I'll take my partial or I'll close my trade. If it is one contract, I'll close my trade over there. I don't give a shit about my last loss. Most logical level, low hanging fruit, I'll close my trade over there. If it is one contract. If it is not one contract, more than one contract, I'll go for the most logical level to take my partial and then I'll try to trail my stop loss until my profit hit with logical level. If I'm lucky, then I'll get my extreme profit. If I'm not lucky, I'll get stopped out by trailing the stop loss. This volatile market, you are thinking about profit. I'm thinking about my loss. This is the difference, brother. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm saying what should you do. For the most profitable traders, things like that way. I gave you the example. I'm not lying to you. Go and check JetCap's channel. If I'm not wrong, he has already made a video about that where he explained when he has started to make that stop losing money. Just focusing, change of his focus. Look at this candle. It's a breaker block. Someone was observing this breaker block actually. By the way, I told that I'm not interested to talk about the price action, but I'm observing this breaker block. Can it hold to the market and send it higher for the buy side liquidity? Over here to this candle. This 2 consecutive candle is the breaker block, but more importantly, this highest up close body close candle. Now you wanna go take the buy over here. It's your risk. It's a lunch hour. I'm not interested to trade in this lunch hour, but it's a best breaker block, brother. Why don't you take the entry? Because 90% possibility it will not work. If it works, I'll be very happy because I marked them in a right way. If it doesn't work, I'll say, oh man, see, I'm the best trader because I didn't take that loss. Just by following my rules. Simple, brother. Eval has limit. Go to your eval. Trade your eval. Make more funded account. Gather those funded account for the beautiful price action. It's coming. It's just waiting. It's coming. Wait for that. Don't blow that account. Brother, I'm trading Tradify. I have give you the like Suzivan will come. Then what is his name? I forgot that guy. Sharada, I guess, if I'm not wrong. Sharada Sudhakar. They have bought the trading. Sorry, what to say? I mean the Tradify account. They have used my link. I got the commission. I'm so happy. Now I'm going to tell them, brother, trade the Tradify account because this is direct funding account. Because I want them to lose that account. So they will buy more account. I'll get more commission. What I'm saying, brother, trade or don't trade. Don't trade. I don't need your commission. I want you to get your profit. That's why I'm asking, please don't trade this market. I'm not thinking about myself. I'm thinking about yourself. Still, you don't believe me. I don't know why. I'm giving you the best idea, best advice so that you can get your payout. What is my benefit? If you earn million of dollars, are you going to give me that money? Not even a single person will give me the money. Why you will give me that money? That's your money. I'm not asking that money. I don't need your money. I need you are posting that, brother, I got a payout, $1,000 payout, $2,000 payout. I'm getting more payout. Day by day, I'm getting more payout. I'm getting my financial freedom. My children are now free. I don't need to worry about their future. I don't need to worry about my parents because I can do whatever I want to do for them. If you don't want to think about yourself, then at least think about your family. Do it for them. Be the master of your mind. Don't let your mind, okay, it didn't work. So market actually fall, the breaker block didn't work. Don't let your mind to be the master of yourself. Don't do that, brother. If you trade here, I'm telling you, brother, if you trade this market, I will be profitable because I will get the commission. Some of you will appreciate by using my link. I'll get appreciated I'll get the commission from there. I don't need to tell you that please don't trade this market. I don't need to tell that to you. Still I'm telling you that means there is some reason, brother. Listen to me. There is some reason. You should not trade this market with your funded account. Go just the paper trade. Just do 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 the paper trade. Nothing else. Now, if you are not enough, if you can't control yourself, then do the eval and gather the funded account. Just gather the funded account. But brother, we have to trade the funded account. Otherwise, it will be gone. Yeah, in 1 week, if they have the rules, you have to trade every week, at least 1 or 2 days. Go for 2 micro contract. A small trade. Try to catch some move and then done. 1 trade, 2 trade. Loss, okay, let it be. 2 micro contract, $4. Take 20 handle risk, $80 loss. Okay, stop over there. Come back again next week, trade that area, make some profit or take some loss, stop over there. Wait until this market is not coming down. When it will come down, go and make your money, man. This is not the market to trade the funded account. I repeat it, man. This is for your good. I'm not selfish. By the way, one time I was thinking about this market, highly volatile market at my beginning. Okay, I never see this type of market, by the way, but it was a little volatile. Like one candle is like 20 handle, 25 handle, 30 handle. In 2022, it was huge volatile. 20 handle, 25 handle, it was huge volatile market. So while I saw this type of market, I was trading paper trade over there. I didn't have the money to buy the eval, to be honest. So I was making some paper trade account, and then I was trading over there. And while I saw those type of market, 20 handle, 25 handle candle volatile market, I keep doing that type of things. I only think that, okay, this is a highly volatile market. If I can make a trade, I will get my profit very soon, because in that time I was trading like E-mini S&P chart. Yeah, I was trading the E-mini S&P chart, and if I can get 5 handle, that is huge for me. So one candle was like near about 2 handle candle, 3 handle candle, something like that. for mini S&P. So I was thinking, if I enter to this market within 2 candle, I will get my profit. I tried that lot of time. Most of the time, it would hit my stop loss, because it is the way it is volatile toward my profit, the same way it is volatile toward my loss. I wouldn't care about my loss. I would care about my profit. After taking 10 losing trade, I got 1 winning trade. I took the screenshot. I was feeling like I'm the best trader in this world because I got that profit. But already I have got 10 losing trade. After 10 losing trade, I got 1 winning trade. I was feeling like I'm the best trader in this world. Okay. ICT is nothing to me. ICT is not even near to me. I'm the best. After taking 10 losing trade. This is how it went too long, and slowly I get depressed, because most of the time I was taking the losing trade only. I am talking about specifically the volatile market. Then I started to focus on the stop loss. What happened in the low volatile area? What happened in the high volatile area? I saw that in low volatile area, I can simply put my stop loss in a very logical level with a very logical stop loss. Yeah, it takes little more time to hit my target, 5 handle target, but most of the time it is not hitting my stop loss. While it is low volatile, while it is high volatile, most of the time I'm not able to put my stop loss in the low logical level. So what I'm doing, I'm putting it little higher, and it stopped me out. It worked perfectly, but I got stopped out already. I stopped trading in the high volatile area, high volatile market. Listen, in 2022, 100, 200 candle was huge in ES market, where this market, one candle, let me check actually how much is that candle. 10 handle candle. If it was 1 handle, 2 handle candle, 3 handle candle, it was the highly volatile market over there. Now it's like 10 handle, or it is highly volatile. All of you know that. This candle is near about 25 handle. I stopped trading inside the highly volatile area over there. This is the thing I'm telling you right now. Don't trade this highly volatile market. In funded account, you have no cap. You have no target. Earning money has no target, but losing has a target. If you take $2,000 loss, your 50K account is gone. Okay guys, I wanted to explain this, why I keep saying that don't trade this funded account. I don't know I'm able to explain it perfectly or not. But if you want to listen, you can listen. If you don't want to listen, it's up to you, brother. I have no problem. I tried my level best so that you can do your best. You can do what you should do. You have, while there is like wind, okay, there is a very windy weather, very, very, very windy weather, and you are trying to fly your kite. You have to choose the right time. There is no wind, there is no flying kite. You know the kite, right? Let me actually write down that one, because my pronunciation can make you confused. You know the kite, right? On the sky. I don't know how do you say this? If you would love to fly this kite, you need the wind. If there is no wind, you can't fly it. That is called timing. There is wind, you are with your kite. Your kite is flying on the sky. There is no wind, you can't fly your kite. There is wind, but you don't have the kite. What you are doing the same thing. This kite is actually your funded account. The wind is the volatility. So you are trying to fly your kite while there is highly volatile. So it will never fly in the sky. It will always fell down on the earth. You are going to blow your account. While there is no volatility, it's like no volatility means like normal price action. You are going to lose. You don't have the kite because you have already blown it over there. So what you are going to do? You are just watching the move. Oh man. If I had that funded account now, I would make thousands of the dollar. Now those people who are not trying to fly this kite where there is no wind, that means they are not using their funded account in this volatile market, they are keeping it waiting for the better price action. They are going to push the button in the right place. Normal volatility, they have the kite, funded account, they're pushing button, they're going to get their payout. But brother, it is not going to happen. Try it and tell me the truth. Yes, brother, I am successful. Yeah, you can be successful, but very rare. One guy, I don't remember his name, he told that, brother, is it gambling if I'm coming to this market every day and making my profit every day? Is it gambling yet? I didn't tell him that time. I don't remember this guy, the name of this guy, but please don't mind, okay? Show your account number. After 1 week, show me your all execution and show me your the same account number. I will say that you are right, I'm wrong. Just 1 week. Just 1 week. Then you will say me, brother, I'm making profit every day, because it is very easy, brother. How many people are watching? 94 people are watching now. Every single day I'm making $10,000. Prove me wrong. If you can prove me wrong, because I just give you the statement. Every single day I'm making $10,000. Not only in one account. I have one my funded futures. I have one TakeProfitTrader. I have one Apex. I have one blah 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 blah. Every platform I have one account. Every account. Watch this propulsion block. Watch this propulsion block. Every single funded account, I'm making $10,000 every day. Now prove me wrong. How can you prove me wrong? You will ask me, brother, show me, right? You'll simply ask me, show me. If you can show me, I'm going to agree with you. If you don't show me, I'm not going to agree with you. Look for 5 handle. Just 5 handle. This is what you are seeing in social media. Everyone is going to tell you. Oh, okay, it has already given you the 5 handle, by the way. Every single day, you guys are coming here. You can simply say that I'm making lot of money. Out of 100 days, 90 days, you will be wrong, because you are doing whatever you are doing. If you go against me, you will be loser. You will be the loser 90% of the time, and you won't be able to hold it. I saw that some comment, I simply ignored. While some people was talking about buy here. What was that? Here. They're talking about buy here. Someone told to take sell here. I just simply ignored them, because I know that they will get stopped out. If they put their stop loss over here, that is different matter, because they are not trading actually. They are just here to I don't know what. This small run is 46 handle. Even if they take the entry over here, of course they will. If they take their entry from there, they will get stopped out. Anywhere they will put their stop loss, they will get their stop out over there. But later they will say, brother, I got that profit. Unfortunately, market went higher. If it could take that sell side liquidity, for example, that low has been taken and then market went higher, they would say that I got that profit. They would never tell you that I got a stop out. Here, stop loss is 52 handle. 52 handle stop loss, 46 handle stop loss. They'll never be agree with you. So it's very easy to say that I'm profitable every day. This market is very easy to trade and I'm going to get everyday profit. It's very easy to say, but if I ask you the proof, most of the time you'll be wrong. Most of the time. So you want me not to trade? No, I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying you should not trade this market. Simply, you should not trade this market. Order block here, or this candle, whatever you say, order block, all of this order block, propulsion block has been traded over here. This is the lowest down close body close candle which has traded this last parallel gap. Order block, extend it to your right, consecutive, sorry, not consecutive actually, this one candle is the propulsion block. If it can tap to this propulsion block, let me actually mark it. For example, if I'm looking for buying opportunity, this is the extreme low that should not be taken. It should not be taken by that specific run. This candle has traded this area, whole of this parallel gap, that is the last parallel gap. I was showing the same thing from the even S&P. This is the last down close body close candle, which is the order block. So I'm going to mark the open of this order block. This is the order block. If you are looking for the buy only, I would try to buy from this breaker block. If I failed, I would love to take my entry from this propulsion block. Then the lowest down close body close candle is going to be my propulsion block. If it tap to this propulsion block, I'm more interested to take the buy from this propulsion block over here. From this propulsion block, this candle validate this propulsion block. Now it's not valid because it's inside the lunch hour. I was watching this market, so here stop loss has to cover the open of this order block. You have to cover the open of this order block. As you can see, it's just 8 handle. I can simply take the risk to put it below this propulsion block because it's just 19 handle. Target first partial, it has to be the first partial here around this area. If you don't take the partial over here, you are gambling. This is the last parallel cap. You have to take the partial here. Target highest up close body close candle, which is the order block. Trade this order block, propulsion block, extend it to your right. Wherever is your propulsion block, extend it to your right. It has traded this propulsion block, fall. Did it take the liquidity? No. This is still valid. This order block is still valid. What else do you see? Fair value gap, market structure shift, take the liquidity, fail to take the extreme high, take the liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap. Highest up close body close candle is your order block. Over here, bearish order block. That order block has been traded by the highest up close body close candle, which is your propulsion block. Not even a single tick above the open of this propulsion block. But brother, your bias is bullish, it is going higher. I don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit. This propulsion block has been traded and my trade is done. No trade is valid inside the lunch hour. If I keep looking for buying opportunity, I will keep getting my entry opportunity. I'm keeping getting my buying opportunity. Waiting for buying opportunity. I'll keep getting my buying opportunity. Sometimes I'll get stopped out from this breaker block. I'll get stopped out. I know that. That doesn't mean my trading career is gone. I'm gone. I'm wrong. No, I'm not. Brother, this is hindsight. You can think like that way. Yeah, I'm a hindsight guy. I don't know how to frame the trade in life. But thank you guys for being here. And by the way, did you get anything, whatever I wanted to say? Just let me know that, and then I'll close my stream. And let me check how many likes did I get. 165 likes. It's really huge, man. Thank you so much. Gang Jong, I'm not saying that, brother, anything to you, but I'm going to say that if you would love to donate me something, I'm not saying it's bad. All I would love to see, that should be from your heart, okay? Just, I don't want to take any blame, or I don't want to make any kind of misconception that I'm doing all of these things for money. So I'm a very simple guy from Bangladesh. I don't care about your money, but if you donate something, you have to make sure that that is just an appreciation, and so that everyone can understand that, okay, no, this guy is sending him money or giving him the money because he loved his stuff or something like that. 55% people are green out of 98 votes. I'm really grateful, and I'm really feeling so happy because they are green. 28% are in red. I'm so sorry for those 28% people. I hope, brother, the best of luck, okay? And 17% people is in break even. You did the good job. Thank you so much, guys, for being over here. Okay, thank you. Let me read your comment. How many people got exhausted by my rant? You are right, Kenzo. Thank you so much, man. Before you hit the X button, disappear into vast YouTube void, take a moment to smash that like button and hit subscriber. If I were the viewers, Tamimi, to be honest, I didn't understand anything. What did you mean? Like vast YouTube void, disappear. I understand, but vast YouTube void, I didn't understand. So I think, oh man, I'm just kidding. The last rant about psychology helped me. Thank you, Titu. Hey, Kize. Just don't listen to them and forget them. Don't do that. Try to follow them. Be the master of your mind. Yes, wonderful teaching. Thank you. You're most welcome, Archana. Another day learning from Titu Wizard. Thanks, man. You're most welcome, Baragan. By the way, Baragan, did I spell your name? I mean, did I pronounce your name in a right way? Guillermo Baragan. Guillermo Baragan. Did I pronounce your name in a right way? I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name, man. It's a little difficult for me. Gangjang, it's from my heart. Thank you so much, Gang. Thank you so much, man. Yes, it was good. Thank you, Jerry, for that compliment, man. I will definitely donate back once again. No. I'm not saying this, any of you, to donate me. I am asking you to give me the screenshot of your payout. That's all, brother. Give me the screenshot of your payout. That's all I need. And if you come to this live, if you don't mind, then just push the like button. That's all I need from you. Nothing else, brother. Gurmeet, thanks, brother. You're most welcome. I do love your stuff. Thank you, Gangjang. Simply superb. Wizard reading up, down, and around. Nothing compares to physical precision. RP, you are always the awesome man. Don't you say if I will listen to you, I'll be rich. If you can listen to me, if you follow to me, whatever I'm saying, okay, not me. If you follow me, there will be no one who will be the loser. I'm going to challenge you. If you follow me, everything I'm saying you, if you can control yourself, there will be not even a single person who will be the loser, because you have the knowledge to be profitable. You have that knowledge. You believe it or not, I believe in you. You have that knowledge. Thank you, Titu. I took notes. You're most welcome, Suzivan. Lunch hour is almost over. Yeah, it should be over around 12:50 according to me, but according to ICT, it should be finished around 1:30. It's up to you. They didn't understand. Don't worry. Yeah, I am not going to get worried because I'm the CR7 fan, and you know, Messi fans are always dumb. Sorry to say that, Tamimi. I like your content. You're most welcome, poor ICT trader. Welcome to our family, brother. Just welcome to our family, brother. I hope that I will see your name again here. Stay with me at least for 6 months. You will never leave me. Whoever will stay with me 6 months, they will never leave me. That's for sure. It will be my small token of appreciation. Okay, man, that's cool. Or post your payouts on our Discord channel. Yeah, that's the thing. I need your payout screenshot in our. Okay, no problem. Names from South America are different. In English, my name is William, but don't like it. Okay, I'm going to call you Bagan. Okay, that's easier for me to call. So Bagan is better or easier for me. We Messi fans won't go down to that level. Messi fans. Oh man, I have no more to say. I don't know why my laptop is doing slow. Why it is working slow. Thank you, man. Thanks for that understanding. You know, I mean, native language is not English, so you know, this is why Tamimi can say me a lot of things, because he can speak better English than me. Otherwise, I would say Messi fan can never beat other people. I mean, the Ronaldo fans. It is nearly impossible. Just a second. I would love to show you the payout area, and then I'll close my stream. Just give me 1 minute. I don't know why it is a little slow. I have the SD card. 10,240 subscriber. I was expecting like 50 subscriber, but I'm happy. 42, I'm still happy. Hey Jakika, where are you from, Jakika? What is the easiest way to pass challenge? The easiest way is to pass the challenge is to trade. Just trade it, you'll pass it. Man, easiest way. Join our Discord. Share your entries, everything. Share. See this area, payouts in the main or trader zones area. This is the main room. Whoever will join us over here, you guys, all of you can share your experience over here. We all are gossip here to understand the price action. Okay, so we actually keep asking, keep sharing our understanding over here. You can join and share it over here. And here, this is that payouts or pass certificates. So if you get any payouts or if you pass any challenge, please share it over here. I love to see this screenshot because that is the best gift for me. If you donate me $1 million, instead of that, if you just post one screenshot over here that where you got maybe $1,000 or $500 payout, I'll be very happy. I'll be very glad to see this screenshot instead of that $10 million. Brother, you are kidding. Nobody is going to be happy more than getting more than $10 million. I'm saying you the truth. You believe me or not, it's up to you. Trust me, I'm not lying to you. I don't need your money. I'm more interested to see you got your payout. I need this screenshot. All I need this screenshot from you. That is my success. I'm doing all of these things so that I can be a successful teacher. Okay, just for the sake of this conversation, I'm saying this. I want to be a successful teacher. That's all. I never failed in my life from anywhere. I never failed. Alhamdulillah. I don't want to be failed here. I want more screenshot of your payout. That's all I need. Nothing else. Please. Please. Don't donate him $1 million. Instead, donate only 1K for me. This is the Messi fan. Okay, this is the Messi fan. Futures trade Garissa. What does it mean, brother? Oh man. Okay, Dakika, you are from Uganda. It's a Muslim country, right? Stand for Gaza, guys. Stand for Gaza. You don't need to be a Muslim. You have to be just a human being. Just stand for Gaza. Madhav Kau Tage Nairobi. Oh, okay, guys. I think it's kind of your own language. I don't understand, by the way. Okay. But thank you so much, guys, for being over here. I will talk to you tomorrow. I don't know I'll be able to catch the 8:30 open or not, but all of you know the CPI trade way. CPI 1 minute candle CE. CPI 1 minute candle fair value gap CE is going to be our target. That is the way we trade the CPI. 10,243 subscriber. Oh man, I was thinking like if I keep holding this, I'll get 10,250 subscriber, but unfortunately I can't do that. I have to go outside. So thank you so much, guys. If I'm not exactly at 8:30, I will be there around 8:35 or 8:40 because I have to pray the Maghrib. I'm Muslim, so I have to pray over there. So depending on my praying time, I will be back. So until that area, be careful, guys. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Cheers.